I just realized ads finished. I didn't realize. Where's the start button? There it is. Whoops. Wait, that's not my start button. This is technically my start button. Hi. I hit the wrong button. I'm hiding under here. I'd like to start under here. I think it's cute. Where it's just like I'm peeking out and today I have ruined that immersion. My model wasn't placed properly and then I hit the wrong button. Thank you for the head pats. Hello. Hi, everybody. Wait, what button is it again? Wow, I'm forgetting how to stream. Hi. I'm alive. Peeking out like a sprout growing. That's so cute, right? I don't know. I like the little peeking out. I think it's really, really cute. Pogo emerges from her burrow. I do. That I do. Hello, everybody. Hello, Cold Paleontology. Hello, Mactaru. Also, congratulations on being first fish. Hello, Jelly. Hello, Fish. Hello, Ark. Hello, Mactaru. Hello, Cold Paleontology. Hello, Poopies. Welcome in. Welcome. I feel like I've been streaming. I've been streaming a little bit earlier lately, so I feel like I don't really have a usual time, and I feel like seeing me too close together from when I last streamed is very improbable. So we'll see how today's stream goes. I want to try to start streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If I can, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, but at the very least, I could definitely stream on Monday and Friday. Do I have a schedule when I stream? No! I'm trying to fix that. Let's try for Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but if not, you know, it is what it is. Because I feel like 3 times a week is like kind of that golden spot, if you know what I mean, where it's just like, I get to rest, and then I get to stream, and then I get to rest, and then I get to stream again. I don't know. I'm in a very fortunate position right now where I am free. I am free by like 1 to 2 p.m. my time. I have to be up pretty early, but I am in a very fortunate position where I can stream at like my regular time and not super late. Do I have a reference sheet that you could reference for art? Aw! No, I don't have a reference sheet just yet because 4.0 is so soon and I just started working on a reference sheet for 4.0 instead. I think it looks pretty cool, but I can show you my full body if that would help, if you would like to. I'm a little bit of a freak, just a tiny bit of a freak. Very, very tall and freakish, you know, it is what it is though. I don't mind being a tall freak. I mean, not even really that tall. You know what I mean though. But yeah, no reference sheet because 4.0 is so soon and I'm very, very excited about it. You'll screenshot? Hopefully you got the screenshot. Frico Bunny, that's me. That's me, baby, loud and proud. I think it's so funny. 4.0 soon? Yes, I think I'm going to be doing it in June. I'm going to do it June 6th, regardless of however many assets I have complete. June 6th is my affiliate celebration day, my affiliate anniversary to mark 1 full year. Well, not 1 full year technically, but close to 1 full year of streaming. You missed it? Oh, I'm sorry. Here, I'll just stand like this for a little while. There we go. That's fine. So close to your birthday? Oh, Mataru, when's your birthday? I'll try to remember so I can wish you a happy birthday. I want to set up a birthday channel in my Discord with a birthday bot so that we can all wish each other happy birthdays and we can have like a birthday ping and just like, I don't know, even if you don't have the ping, you can pop in and see when it's somebody's birthday and I don't know, we could all say happy birthday and be super cute together. I don't know. I really like a little community that we've built and I don't know, everybody is so sweet and welcoming and kind and it's just like, I don't know, I think a birthday channel would be cute if you feel comfortable enough to divulge that information. The 11th? Okay, I'll try to remember. I don't know. And if I don't see you on the 11th, then when I see you, I'll be sure. Hello, Mediovo. Hello, welcome in, welcome, welcome. Also, Nitro Wolf, welcome in, welcome, welcome. On a Discord you mod too, you use birthday bot. Do you like it? I was thinking about it. Well, I mean, I just told you that I was thinking about it, but can you send the bots link on my server? Yes, yes, please, if you don't mind. Yippee, new Pico drops after work. Good. Oh my gosh, I'm glad it's after work for you. Dr. Justice, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, just sends a message in general, like today's XYZ birthday. Oh, okay. And you can see the next birthdays too? Okay. I'll see what I can do. I want a separate channel for it so it doesn't clutter up. General. But then again, we really only use general for saying green morning anyway, so, you know. You watch me at work because your job is chill with it. That's a chill job. I want a job like that. I've been working a lot with little kids lately. They would not be chill with it. I don't think. Okay, I'm gonna zoom back in because it feels awkward being so small on the screen. I mean, I could like full send and make myself really small like a little fucking flea. Oh! Hi. Oh, fuck, those are titties. My bad. Fleeko buddy, that's me. For 2 seconds, it looks like I had Richard's ears. Oh, Oh, in the painting behind me. Let me hide that. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Ho. I hope you continue with your activities. Sorry, I tried to make a joke and it didn't really fly. Thank you for the follow though. I hope you enjoy your time in. I really, really appreciate it as always. Thank you so much. Of course it's fine. Okay, good. I'm a little awkward sometimes. Twirls my hair. Ayo, boo. Yeah, no. You posted the link in Silly Media. Thank you. I'll probably download it. Another thing that I haven't done is the VIP role yet for helping me with volume. I really should. I just haven't gotten around to it. I've been so tired and busy lately. If I don't get in a little nap before stream, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Oh, you heard about Sci-Hub today. Is it something that I use? No, I don't believe so. But I could also be forgetting the name of something. No, I don't use Sci-Hub. I use a different website for academic papers. Oh, fuck, I inhaled. Hello, purple one. Hello, welcome in, Vico. Welcome. I don't know how much we're gonna yap today. I need water now. I don't know how much we're gonna yap today because my water bottle. I just don't get to win. Where'd it go? It fucking slapped me on the ass and then rolled away. If you ever nap when you wake up, your food got cold every time. I get that. Usually I like cold food, so it's not ever really, oh, that's one luxury of living at home. There's usually something yummy waiting for me, and that's really, really nice. I appreciate it. Twirls my hair. Actually, I don't know if I've eaten today. No, I ate a chicken strip. We'll see how long the stream is. I might not finish reading the entire second chapter of Tiny Bunny today, but if I do, I do, and if I don't, I don't. It's not that big a deal. One singular chicken strip, yes. A singular chicken strip. Distributed amongst the masses. Hello, Kai. Welcome in. Welcome. It's 100 Fahrenheit in Yeehaw land today. You're glad your warehouse has AC. Oh my gosh. Sometimes, I don't know what it is about my little teeny tiny dinky room, but the AC is just so fucking weak. I have 2 fans, 3 fans technically set up in here. And it's still not enough. I've needed to end stream my gosh. Actually, last stream I ended earlier because it was getting so hot in here, and I was trying not to let on that I was like getting super uncomfortable and sticky, and the air was so fucking heavy from heat, and I was trying so hard to finish the game as fast as I could because I was and I was trying not to let on about it. I don't know why I was trying to hide it. It's not that big a deal. Thank you for the hydrate, water cat. And welcome in. But if it gets too hot, then I'm definitely gonna not push myself to finish reading the chapter. And that's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to follow up with. Here, let me. If hot air is less dense than cold air, why is it heavier? Oh, wait, that's a good question. It feels heavier. Maybe it's the moisture in the air when it gets really, really humid. It sort of leads to a heavier feeling. I have no idea though. If you know, you can tell me, but that's my humble hypothesis. Without fact checking anything, don't believe me. I don't know. Who the fuck? I just got a notification that somebody went live and their live notification is I love you. No, you do not. You most certainly do not. What a crazy fucking go live message. Hello, white chocolate heart. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, well, I love you guys platonically as the weird older sister cousin that I strive to be. Okay, let me make sure. I'm noticing. Okay, no, we're good. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. Anyways, I don't know how long I want to yap today because I do have to do quite a bit of reading for Tiny Bunny. Because even though it is voiced over, it is in Russian, and it's just, I know there are quite a few people that lurk, that like to co-work with my streams, and I want to make sure that you guys can follow along even if you're not watching the screen, because I don't know. That's typically how I watch content too. If I can't co-work to it, it's a little bit difficult for me to follow, because I'll either, I feel like I've been talking a lot about Final Fantasy lately, but I'll either be playing Final Fantasy or I'll be drawing. I've been doing those two things a lot because there's just so many assets and things to take care of before 4.0, but yeah, no. So it's just like I want to make sure that you guys know what's going on the screen, and if there's not something in English, then I want to read it out in English. Last stream was really nice because not last stream, but last time I streamed Tiny Bunny, there were a couple native Russian speakers in the chat, and there was a line of text that didn't get translated, so they translated it for me, and I was that was really sweet, actually. You guys are really cool. You guys are really cool. I really appreciate it. Finite Fantasy? Yes. Yes. It's infinite. Well, wait. Isn't finite? Infinite means forever. Is finite like not forever? That sounds so stupid, but I've never thought about it. Hold on. Having limits or bounds. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it is. I thought you were saying that I could play Final Fantasy forever, and I was like, oh. Sorry, I was just checking Discord for a second. And I was like, that's not wrong. But I have been playing a lot of Final Fantasy. I don't think I could play it forever, but I have. Ah! I know. I don't think about words sometimes. I'm bad with words. I'm not very good with the English language, despite it being my first language. It's very unfortunate. Should we turn the fan up in here before it gets too hot?
Yeah, which fan?
I'm thinking that one. Can you turn it up an extra notch? I was just talking to the stream that probably not all the way up, because then it'll drain in 2 hours. So like maybe 3. Yeah, that's good. I was just saying that if it gets too hot in here, I'm not going to push myself to keep going because last time was really miserable. I have a second language. More like a first language and a half. I can understand enough Spanish to... I can't speak it. I'm not confident enough to say that I know the language, but I've been raised around it for most of my life. So it's just like I have a pretty good idea of what people are saying when they speak in Spanish. Like when I worked at my last lab, I've mentioned this before, but most everybody spoke Spanish and they would mostly speak Spanish, like, I don't know, to just talk amongst each other. And they never realized that I don't speak Spanish because I guess I was already so quiet. So when I would be in lab and they would tell me something in Spanish, like to go get something or go tell somebody something, I would run and go do it. And then I remember one day one of my coworkers looked at me and he was like, "You don't speak Spanish, do you?" And I was like, no, I don't. So that was very, very unfortunate. But I do know enough to like survive in a slightly Spanish speaking area, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes enough sense. You suck more at your first language too, so you don't know. I think it's a little bit less impressive when you really only know one language. It's a little embarrassing. It's saying that you suck at your first language and it's the only language you speak is a tiny bit embarrassing. It's just a pinch embarrassing. Just a touch embarrassing. But for a second, it makes you sound like you know more languages even when you really don't. Which, you know, it is what it is. Hold on, I'm gonna have another sip of water. I have allergies out the ass. You only know enough Spanish to know when somebody's insulting you? Oh. I can do that too. I know that much too. It's so funny, like, if somebody's like on a phone call and they're like talking about me, like I'll turn and look at them so that they, my mom, I'll turn and look at them so that they know that I know that they're talking about me. But my mom never has anything bad to say about me anyway, but you know, my ears turn a little bit red and they're pretty big, so it's pretty obvious. But I know when you're calling me a slacker. I can tell when you're calling me a slacker. I do want to take learning Spanish a little bit more seriously though at some point, just because I feel like it is an extremely commonly spoken language in the United States, and it's my mom's primary language, or her first language. So I feel like it's really only appropriate that I learn how to speak it properly at some point. Yeah, there's this weird rabbit lady you watch. Did I say something right when you tapped it? Wait, did I say something? I'm sorry. Did I say something freaky? I didn't mean to. Oh fuck. I was mentioning this earlier too, but there's somebody that always questions it. My mom never taught or tried teaching it to me. She tried, and it's probably the reason why I know as much as I do today. But I never fully 100% learned for reasons that I will not be disclosing on stream. And, you know, that's okay. It's never too late, right? I feel like my mom gets super embarrassed when, like, she has to tell other Spanish-speaking people that her kids don't speak Spanish. Like, I thought I was the embarrassed one. She gets way more embarrassed than I do, and I feel bad. I don't know. It's not, you know, I'm an adult now, so if I wanted to learn, I can, but, you know, it wasn't, you know, it's not something for me to be embarrassed about. Now it's something for me to be embarrassed about because it's a responsibility I can take in my own hands. But you don't remember how you learned your mom's language, but you can understand and speak it. I mean, if there's enough of it spoken in the home before the age of, like, oh gosh, when you're anywhere between the ages of 1 and 3, your mind is so malleable. You know what I mean? That word. Hello, Eve. Welcome in. Welcome. So it's just like if the language is spoken enough while you're that age and your brain is like putty and squishy and like A sponge. A sponge. Then, you don't know that word? Oh, it seems like I don't know it either. Hold on. Malleable. Easily influenced. Pliable. That's what it means. That's what it means. This is the word. That's the word I was saying. But, yeah, I don't know. If you're young enough and the language is spoken in your house frequently enough, at that age, at the really, really young, tender ages, then you kind of just soak it up. You kind of just absorb it, whether you try to or not, you know? And I think that's pretty cool. That's really, really cool. It's really cool how, like, baby brains are so, like, they're very, very much spongy. They're very spongy, extremely spongy. You can do that as an adult. You just need to work hard to submerge yourself. Yes, no, you're absolutely correct. But a potential explanation as to why you absorbed a language without knowing how. What a typo. I don't know. If you figure out how you best learn, you can still do that. No, definitely. It's never too late to learn anything ever. You know, it doesn't matter how old you are, but when you're in that baby squishy brain mindset, you're going to absorb all kinds of things unintentionally. You don't even have to try to learn a second language. There's some kids that I know about that are about 2, and they are fluent, as fluent as a baby could be in both English and Spanish. And it's very, very impressive, in my humble and honest opinion. But, you know, once we're past the sponge soaking age, we do have to put in a little bit more effort to learn things. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. And there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, let's throw an E as in the second symbol. Malleable. Wait, is that how you say it? I was saying, wait, hold on. How do you say it? Hold on.
Malleable.
I was saying it wrong. Malleable? I don't like that word. Speaking of languages that are hard to learn, the only reason I had that ready to go is because I just looked up the word and I didn't close the tab. I'm sorry if I jump scared you with scary Microsoft David voice. Malibu, yeah. English is horrible. It really is. It really, really is. But, you know, all things considered. No judgment, only sympathy. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. I mispronounce things all the time. I am a chronic word fumbler, and I'm actually going to have a little bit of water. English is the hardest language to learn scientifically. I've heard that, but I wasn't sure. I do think Spanish is an easier language to learn than English. And every language has its difficulties, but how many like phonic sounds does the English language have? And all the different rules and things like that? Like, I know that phonetically, English is very, very complicated. Or it is if you weren't raised off of the rules, you know, and you can't immediately pick up when something doesn't sound natural, but it looks like it should be the rule. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. You don't know if you should learn another language because you struggle to remember the third language because you think to lessen it. Wait, I think I might be misreading that. Water cat, is English your first language or is it a second language? What other languages do you speak? You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but hello Dewey, welcome in. Also, have I been saying your name right? Last stream I was so flustered. I just, is it Dewey? I want to make sure that I'm saying it right. But welcome in, welcome. Good to see you. Yes, it's right. Okay. Everybody says my name wrong. I get called Peko, Pekoe. Well, those are the two main ones, but it's Pico. So I like to make sure that I'm saying names right. German, English, Thai. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just to preface, you're about as much of a real doctor as Dr. Pepper. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Dr. Pepper was surely certified in something. So I believe in you. I believe. Matcha bunny. I do like matcha. Or wait, are you saying that because of Pico? Because Pico is tea. I don't think it's matcha specifically, but where is Dr. Syrup though? Wait, am I saying that right? I don't know who Dr. Syrup is. Wow, it's your favorite streamer, Paco A? It's me! Oh, wait, that's why you said matcha bunny. Well, I'm gonna have some water. Ads are gonna start in about 2 minutes, so unless we get a really good, or I find something to yap about, we'll probably start reading Tiny Bunny because it is going to be a talking stream for me. I'm going to be doing a lot of reading, so less yapping in the beginning is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Unless I find something that I really, really want to hyperfixate on. We'll probably start reading the visual novel. We'll start with chapter 2 in just a little bit here. P-Cone, your favorite streamer? Pinecone. That's me. That's my name. Don't wear it out. Let's go reading. Also, hello, LeFou. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. That Twitter meme that's been floating around where it's just like, that's not my name. I saw it and I was like, I usually don't participate in Twitter memes, but I was like, this one was built for me. This one was created with me in mind. Nobody can say my name right. Peacock, Pinecone. Well, no, I get called a lot of different things as a joke, but I think Pico is genuinely kind of a weird thing to pronunciate, so I pronounce. So I was like, this is made for me. But the issue is, if you call me something, I will respond. I know who you're talking to. I'm not gonna be a dick, you know? You're guilty of calling me Pecco. That's okay. A very close friend of mine still calls me Pecco. It's not that big a deal. It's totally fine. I don't take offense to it or anything. I think it's very funny though. It's very, very funny. It makes me laugh. Parkour, T-Cone. What are some that came up on the, hold on. I'm gonna open Twitter for a second. Here it is. Somebody just responded under the post with P. And yeah, no, let's see, there's P, Peak, Pogo, Bigogo, Pistachio, Plinko, Frico, and Zito wanted to know why I wrote peanut butter, but I didn't respond, but I just wrote peanut butter because it matched. Pikachu, Frico, hello Diz, welcome in. I mean, if you just imagine it's spelled Pico, it's easier to remember. That's true. I've thought about changing the spelling of my name, but I think Pico is very charming, spelled the way it is. I think it's cute. Hello, Cookie Cyborg. Welcome in. Yeah, peanut butter was added for the sillies. I thought about it and I was like, yeah, that could be me. That could be Pico Bunny. That's me. Plinky, that's also me. Oh my gosh. Ads are about to start, but for the first 3 months of me being a streamer last year, for the very first 3 months, I had my name spelled wrong on Discord. I had it spelled like this. I had it spelled like Pyoke. I had it spelled like that, and I'm just genuinely dyslexic. I'm super fucking dyslexic. And I had some people, like half of my audience at the time were like, I thought it was a joke. And then the other half were like, I didn't even notice. And it's like, no, it's not a joke. It was a genuine oops. Your favorite game? Pico Park? Yes, that is me. The whole entire Pico Park. A joke. That's me. That's me. I'm a joke. That's me, the funniest of jokes. Jokes. But have I seen horse race tests? Yes, I have. I haven't been following them super, super closely. I have a couple friends that get really, really into them, and it's pretty enjoyable. I do. Oh! Flair! Hi! Welcome in! Thank you for the 100 bits! What the heck? What the heck? Thank you! thank you for the Miku Miku beam. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Jovial merriment, your beloved. Yes. Lots of horse say gex. Lots of horse. Lots of. You know, and the worst part is you keep redeeming ear tug, and I have the really, really bad habit of just hitting reject all on points. It's not a bad habit, but I want you guys to have your points back because I feel like they take so long to earn. But every time I hit the reject button, Diz gets his points back for evil and nefarious purposes. You're a cyan enjoyer personally? I am too. I'm also a pink enjoyer, but I haven't watched horse race tests in a minute. But I am fairly up to date. Not as up to date as I possibly could be. I had a friend who was like live tweeting their reactions to some of the horse race tests, and that's how I found out a lot, because I was like, okay, I get this. I understand the funny little. You need a video essay to catch you up at this point? I do too. Let me know if you find a video essay, because I'll watch it too. They stopped, and then Uma Musume came out the same day. I don't know what that is. Maybe I do, but I'm also really bad with names. I'll have people that are like, oh, do you know this song artist? And I'll say, no. And then I've listened to half of their discoverography. Oh, wait, no, it's the horse derby game. I do know what this is. I'm just really bad with names. It's the Horse Girl show / game. Yeah, my bad. But thank you for the hydrate flare. I just took a sip. I don't know. I do. Let me know if you find a video essay arc, because I am very behind on the horse race lore. You don't know the name of artists? Yeah, musical artists, I'm really, 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 really bad with, because I just listen to whatever Spotify puts on for me. And if it's banging, I bang out to it, you know? Well, I don't bang to it. I mean, you know what I mean. People were speculating that they were connected. I missed that entirely. I honestly wouldn't be surprised. Huh? Don't say huh. I didn't say anything. You didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. You're crazy. Did you imagine that your freaky streamer said something freaky? I would never. I'm so good and innocent. Hello, Larky Luna. Welcome in. Welcome. Crazy? I was crazy once. I was fuck up that copy pasta. Freako say something freaky impossible. I know. How does the copy pasta go? Hold on. It's a song? Wait, what? I've never heard the song! Is this a new song? No! It was released in 2019? What the fuck? Did you guys know there's a song? I didn't know there was a song! Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room with rats, and the rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room with rats, and the rats make me crazy. I didn't know there was a song. I kind of want to listen to it. I'm going to leave this tab open, that way I can listen to it later. Let me move this back over. I have so many things on my screen that I slide around, and it obstructs my view from time to time with other random things, so... The version you were taught has worms in it? Wait, hold on. Let me look at the lyrics. I wonder if there is something with worms. Hold on. No, the official lyrics don't have anything about worms on it. There is one though. There's a line in the song where it says, crazy, I was crazy once, locked me into a room. I jumped out the window and landed on the grass. Grass makes me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. So it seems like there's grass, but crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a stream, a soggy stream with bunnies, make me crazy. Hello, Grimsby, welcome in. I love being soggy. I love being crazy. I love the spiral of insanity. You know, for a long time, I thought the definition of insanity was doing the same thing over and over and over again, until I realized that it's not. I thought that was the definition of insanity. Well, hold on. Let me make sure, because what is the... Oh, I wrote what is the definition. I suppose it would help if I added the word that I was looking for. Extreme foolishness or irrationality. But it doesn't genuinely mean doing the same thing over and over and over again. But doing the same thing over and over and over again is extreme foolishness and irrationality. So you could say it is the definition of insanity, but it attributes... We can blame Far Cry 3 for that. I've never played Far Cry 3. I haven't played any of the Far Cry games. I'm very behind. Love the Insane. Oh, yes. The Clinically Insane. Oh, yeah. All my bitches loved the Clinically Insane. Crazy? You were crazy once. They put you in a rubber room. You lived there. You died there. They buried me there with worms. Worms. I hate worms. Worms drive me crazy. I like that version. I like that version a lot. When did your dad teach you that version? I'd be so curious to know, like, because I know that the song came out in 2019, but like, how old is the meme? How old is the copy pasta? Now I gotta play Far Cry 3. I do. There's so many games that I need to catch up with. When you were like 2, really? So it goes deeper than I thought. Hello, Twiggy. Welcome in. Welcome. Hi. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. That is extremely irrational and foolish. I genuinely thought that the definition of insanity was doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. I genuinely thought it was. Just because I had heard it so much despite not playing Far Cry 3. Hope the yapping is going well as always. It is. We're being a little bit silly. We're yapping. I'm probably going to start the video game here in a little bit. I like to yap for at least an hour, but today we are reading, very unfortunately. So, we gaming? Kind of. It's a visual novel. It's a spooky visual novel. We are getting into the second chapter of Tiny Bunny, which I already started last stream just because I wanted to read as much as I possibly could before I needed to pop off. So I guess I could give a quick recap before we continue, or before we actually begin. Pico Gaming, crazy, Freako even. I was gonna mention this earlier, but I kind of forgot because I tend to ping pong between topics. Also, hello, Nano. Welcome in. Welcome. See, that's what I mean. I tend to ping pong between topics. And if I see a chat, I'll bounce to it. But there's somebody that I know, like, I'll say something stupid and then I'll just be like, yeah, that's why they call me Freako Bunny. And the person will just say, who is they? Who calls you Freako? And I think he genuinely wants to know, like, he's concerned who's calling me a freak. And it's just like, I go kind of quiet because it's just like, well, I guess it's mostly me. It's it's mostly me calling myself a freak. But also I feel like it's just become such a loving attribution on my stream. Are those people in the room with us right now? Actually, I don't think so. Hello, Mr. Donowall. Welcome in. You love ping-ponging? Me too. We bounce back and forth between topics and say hello to everybody. And accidentally miss messages even though we don't mean to. Was that Big Joanne? No. Not... Not intentionally, but probably. Aw, I'm not a freak. There's way freakier people. Thank you, Nano. Just remember, if you ever feel like a freak, remember that there's always a freakier freak out there. Should you have some chicken salad and crackers? Yes, you should. Pingo Bunny. Peener Bunny. Pingus Bunny. That's me. But you should definitely have chicken salad and crackers, yes. I want a salad too. I've had the most intense sushi craving ever. And it was so bad that I bought some store-bought sushi, and it was actually pretty good. It was the kind that they prepare in the store, so it was pretty fresh, and it wasn't too bad for the store sushi that I've had, all things considered. Who's the final boss of Freaks? Where do I find them? I think it's Grimsby. I think he's openly admitting that he's the final boss of Freaks. Go get him. Go get him, champ. Go get him. Lurking, but you hope I have an amazing stream. Oh, thank you, Kindred. Enjoy your lurk. Have a good time. I mean, I hope you have a good lurk. I hope. Good luck with anything that you need to take care of while lurking, even if that's playing video games or doing work or anything like that. Thank you for the lurk, though. I appreciate it. Also, hello, Borfus. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you, buddy. You just got home from the office and had some edibles because you forgot it's Wednesday. So now you will be feasting once that kicks in, but you don't know what to eat. Ooh. Are you like from what's in your fridge? Because it's hard to go wrong with a metric ton of spaghetti. And I feel like most people have spaghetti in their pantry. You were here before, you just forgot to leaf log. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice you here before. So I'm sorry if you said hi and I skipped over. That's very fucked up and evil of me. Eat a frozen banana? A frozen banana sounds good too. It's a very easy peasy sweet treat. You love pasta? Hey, dude, it's hard to go wrong with pasta. It's so quick and easy too. Also, Carol, hi, hi. Oh my gosh, hold on. Let's get a shout out for the Pretty Froggy Lady. If you're not following the Pretty Froggy Lady, go follow the Pretty Froggy Lady, please. Flair, thank you for gifting a sub to Carol. What the heck? Thank you for gifting a sub to the Pretty Froggy Lady. She's very nice and very sweet. And if you like my streams, you'll definitely like hers. She's been streaming a lot of, I almost said Oblivion. Kingdom Come Deliverance, and a very chill, very good stream. Go follow Pretty Froggy Lady if you're not already. Thank you, Flair. I really, really appreciate it. I feel like I say this every time, but never ever feel like you have to. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. I saw Angry Seal, hello, welcome in, welcome. And Mount Comey, welcome in, hi. Your favorite is Pico as a concept? Yes. I am an abstract... Uh-oh, wait. I think we're playing music that might be copyrighted. There we go. What was I gonna say? Oh, but hello, Angry Seal, welcome in. I am an abstract concept living within your computer screen as a freaky green creature. Do I exist? Who knows? Am I a 50-year-old man with a voice changer? Also, who knows? Hard to say. Hello. Oh, wait. I almost said hello, White Chocolate Heart, but I know I already said hi to you. Too much pasta makes you sleepy. I feel like that's a good thing, though, if you're stoned and you've taken an edible. You know, pasta just, it seems like it would hit the spot. I don't know. Also, hello, Fackler. Why did I call you? I'm sorry. Hello, Fackler. Welcome in. Welcome. Evil laugh? Yeah, that's me. I'm the evilest. There ever possibly could be. I'm very evil. Trust me. Just look into my eyes and trust how fucking evil I am. I'm so freaked up and evil. I'm like as evil as it fucking gets. Look into my eyes. Are you afraid? Are you afraid? Are you afraid of the concept of a terrible, terrifying, anxiety-driven rabbit? You should be. No, you shouldn't be. I'm not scary, I promise. Pico, you couldn't hurt a fly even if it murdered my family? Oh, I don't know about that. I've gotten really good at banning freaks on my channel. I think I would hurt a fly. I might bite. You can hear me twirling my mustache? Yeah, I'm pretty good at that. My very long and luscious mustache. Oh. Does this mean that you are Plateau's ideal freako existing within the realm of forms? Yes. Actually, they call me Plateau. That's actually my 7th name, actually. I am a descendant of Plateau, even as a concept. Wait, you just realized you have Pellemeni in the freezer? It's over for the munchies. You took 4 edibles! You literally thought it was Friday, but your brain was not braining. You love it when I bank the freaks? Good, I'm glad. No freaks allowed. Also, Big Ham, welcome in. Good to see you. Homo. Hi. Welcome in. Hold on. I don't know what Pellemeni is. I don't know what Pellemeni is. I'm a fucking lightweight when it comes... Oh, Russian dumplings. Wait, that sounds fucking delicious. I hope you enjoy if you have them. But welcome in, Big Ham. I hope you enjoy your time in. I appreciate the follow. I hope you have a good time in. Thank you. It's like a dumpling, yeah? Got you. Wait, what was I reading? We're banning freaks! Sorry, Caro! I am rubs my grubby little hands together. I am getting much better at banning freaks. I'm getting much more talented at it. glad you got to know me through Gawillionaire. Oh my gosh, Gawillionaire was so much fun. Tippa is literally the fucking sweetest. Wait, hold on. Shout out for Tippa. Shout out at Tippania. Please follow Tippa. I was on her stream last week. I was on one of her game shows. Honestly, the only reason I didn't fail is because that she was anytime I was like, I think it's this one, she would nudge me towards another answer. I should not have won. I should absolutely not have won. I 500%. No, there were a couple that there were 1 or 2 that I definitely shouldn't have won. She's super sweet during those. Yeah, I know. Dude, she's the fucking sweetest. I really want to hang out more with her. Thank you for the hydrate water, cat. You want to ban some freaks, but they never show up when you're here? I'm sorry. Someday, trust me, they'll be here. Sometimes there's people that I don't ban until after the stream, just because like I'll notice something, but I'll be too into what I'm doing to bounce back to it. If there's anybody, I'll point you in their direction. she freaking it on my Pico's chat till I message deleted. Yes. Tippa wants everyone to win. She does. She's so sweet, and her model is so cute. I cannot stress how adorable she fucking is. I saw somebody said Tippa's in the dark dimension right now. Her schedule is to be... What does the D stand for? To be dated? To be... I know like to be announced, but to be determined. There we go. Sorry. Because she is starting an internship, isn't she? I forget how long that she mentioned that the internship is, but oh man. 12 to 14 weeks for a free internship. That's so fucked up and evil. I did so many free internships when I was in university. It felt exploitative how many free internships that I did that I was more than qualified for. You remember watching her study on stream? Her co-working streams are the best. She usually did the co-working streams while I was up in the mornings before I was busy in the morning, so I used to watch her in the mornings a lot. So I hope that she streams and I can catch it still, because I do love watching her streams. What does she study? I think... I don't know if I should say. She did tell me, she told me on Gawillionaire, but she said, Cubs, shut your ears or cover your ears. And then she told me, so I think it's like an open secret, but I'm not sure if I should be the one to say it. You should watch her streams and find out for yourself. Wink, wink, wink. I apologize. I'm just not sure if it's mine to share. Fair. Okay. Just making sure. Unpaid internships are slavery. They fucking are. My gosh. I'm in a very fortunate position right now. Like, I've been busier in the mornings. Like, I've been working in the mornings and things like that. But unfortunately, I do need to start building out my portfolio a little bit more. So I am probably going to need to taking on more internships, even though I've already done quite a few in university. Hello, Legrand. Hello, welcome in. Welcome. Pico gives off the vibes of someone who would be talked into an illegal unpaid internship. You don't know that. I've never had that happen before in my life. You don't know that. Listen, I'm a little gullible. I'm a tiny bit gullible. It's fine though. It's fine. You still haven't done your internships for your degrees? Oh, I went to a university that required me to do internships. So I haven't had it happen yet. I could work at a money laundering place. I would be so good at it. I think it depends a lot on the major, but I had to do a minimum of 2 internships, and I ended up doing, I think, like 4, just because I wanted as much experience as possible, you know? And you know what? It still isn't a fucking enough. But it's okay. We'll get there. I'm working right now. It is what it is. One day at a time. Oh, sorry. I fucking burped through my words. Sorry. Hopefully you didn't hear that. Your money is pretty dirty. I'll give it a wash for you. My good friend. Pico does gets roped into the gang's latest schemes vibe. Yes. And I bring everything in my fanny pack. I bring bandages, glasses, spray cleaner, granola bars, ibuprofen, tiny water bottles. I bring everything for the gang's malicious illegal scheme. I'm the voice of reason that nobody listens to. Your university didn't count internships if they weren't paid. Oh, wait, that's not fair. In the United States, for me, they didn't count unless they were unpaid, because you would get paid in university units, sorry. So it didn't count. If you got paid, then it didn't count, which is absolutely fucking bizarre to me. Do I have those little finger puppets in there as well? I used to keep a tiny little notepad that I used to draw, like, I worked at a kids camp forever ago when I was a kid myself, when I was 13, and I used to keep a little teeny tiny notepad, and I would draw like silly faces. I would draw silly faces in it, and then I'd tear it out and I would make it dance for the kids. So I don't know if that counts, but that was also a very long time ago. You only have to do 1 internship per degree, so 2. Oh, I forget. Did you tell me what your second degree is? I'm pretty sure I remember what your first degree is, but I'm not sure if you mentioned what your and you don't have to share anything if you don't want to. Never share anything because I ask. Bio and geo? Okay, yeah. I remember geology, but I wasn't 100% sure. Those two just kind of go hand in hand. It works out very, very nicely. You're the voice of reason, except for one episode every season where you let your freak flag fly and everyone is scared. Yeah. Whenever I'm freaky, it surprises people. But I don't know. I like to surprise people. I feel like I love surprising people when they come into my streams and they think I'm really say-so. And then I start talking about, like, I don't know, the fact that my 4.0 model doesn't have individual toes, and then we take a screenshot of that and then we draw a big singular unit toenail on it, and then I get really sweaty and I start talking about my boob sweat, which isn't as freaky gets, but it does take people off guard, and I think it's really funny. What? Speaking of taking people off guard, sorry. Hello, Chris, welcome in. I'm sorry, what did you come into? It's okay. Don't worry about it. I think my freakiness is mild, but I can let my freak flag fly. If I so wish to. It does startle people though. Chat, clip that! It's okay. There's no need to clip it. Everybody knows.
Don't worry, kitten. Daddy will protect you. I will make sure the freaks don't get to you, baby girl.
Sorry. You feel like I'm the type to randomly start talking? Sorry. No, I am not yabai. Listen, I might not be say-so, but I'm not yabai. I am 100% not yabai. That was shockingly good. Really? You think so? Twirls my hair. Do you think I could be a Valorant, not an e-kitten. What do they call, like, the sweaty guys that, like, make e-kitten applications? What do you call them? Is there a name for them? Valorant sweats? Could I be a Valorant sweat? White Knight? Yeah, I could be a Valorant White Knight. That could be me. E-boy? Okay, e-boy works too. That was Pico with the voice changer off. That's just me, like, lowering my voice as low as I can go and, like, sucking inwards, like, sucking air inwards and talking like that. E-boy or Discord? I think Discord mod. Discord mod. I like Discord mod. I think Discord mod is the funniest. Speaking of Discord, thanks, Stream Elements. Thanks for that. Thanks. I am a Discord mod, actually. It twirls my hair. Groomer! No. I'm not saying anything like that about myself. No. Listening to Valorant flirting is one of the few things that makes you cringe nowadays. Oh, yeah. Whoa, princess. Have you seen that one video of the deer where somebody's like moving the lower lip of the deer and it's just like, hello, princess? Give me your best leads a group of Japanese delinquents. I don't know. I don't think I can. I need to practice in the car before I do something like that on stream because if I embarrass myself, I don't want to embarrass myself more than I already have. You can imagine whenever she makes that voice, she gets the yaoi face. What the fuck? You love Pico streams, makes your freaking day. I'm so glad. Are you making your dumplings, Nano? Make sure you're making the dumplings. Hello, princess. Tips Fedora. Wait, I want to see if I can find the video. Hello, princess. Hold on. Dear. Wait, can I find it on YouTube? I don't like going on TikTok. Oh, that's okay.
Oh, princess.
What the fuck? I don't think this is it. Hold on. Well, no, it's fine. I'll screen share this one. Sorry, I'm not reading chat. Give me a sec. Hold on. I don't want you guys to see the source yet. I don't think this is the one, but it's probably close enough. Hold on. Let me like crop this a little bit. Yeah, that's good. And then yeah, I think that's good. And then have you guys seen this? Hold on, let me pause the music.
Oh, princess. Princess, where are you? You can run, but you can't hide.
And it's just that. It's just that over and over again. I want to find the one that's like, hello, princess. Wait. Oh, Grimsby! Thank you. I'm sorry. I wasn't looking at the chat. Thank you. Hold on. Wait. Ads are running. Are ads running? You know what? We'll just leave this. We'll... Oh my god. You forced me to remember the one e-girl mercy that you've shown us before. I don't want to show... Wait. Why is that me multiple times? Oops. My bad. I was trying to see when ads were over and then they weren't. So then I opened my own stream to watch and I was like, what the fuck? Why are there so many of me? I forgot that it's the same tab. You have 3 ads. I'm sorry. Send it to you. You want to feel something? I'll get it. Remind me. Hold on. I'm going to DM you. Remind me to get you the e-girl mercy video. I don't want to show that one on stream. I don't want to show that one on stream. Maybe I need to rewatch it to make sure there's nothing like actually bad in it. Is that a bra on the banister up above? I don't know. Wait, let me see. It could just be like a holster for something. Maybe like boobies. A booby holster. I don't know. Hard to say. Hello, Kimbe. Welcome in. Welcome. Okay. Ads are over. Anyway.
Oh, princess. Looking to unwind? I find the best remedy to a stressful week is sitting back with a glass of red wine. It's just enough to take the edge off. Hello, princess.
Hello,
Looking to
princess.
unwind? I find the best remedy to a stress.
Okay, sorry. I'm deleting that. Thank you, Grimsby. I appreciate it. You think that's a tool belt? It could be a tool belt for titties. It's hard to say. Hold on. Let me get the music going again. I almost don't want to start playing the video game because at like half an hour in, I was like, oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna feel like continuing yapping. Oh my gosh, wait, ultraviolet light. I don't think I said hi to you. Hello, welcome in. Hi. You totally really talk like that. You love lying. No, he does talk like that. He actually does sound like the deer. That is him. That he's the deer. Hello, princess. You thought they were over the shoulder boulder. I definitely think that there's some type of tool belt, but now I just like the idea that they're titty holders, that they're titty tool belts. The titty tool belt. See, exactly. The booby holster for the fastest flasher in the West. Oh my gosh. Kimbe, did I say hi to you? I can't remember. I'm sorry. Let me see. I miss Nano. You'll be drinking some water and enjoying the yapping. Okay, good. Make sure you get those dumplings going. A Valorant flirt that made me happy was a woman freaking out that another woman on the team had a smooth, sultry voice. That's just kind of wholesome. Like, that's just kind of funny. Like, that's just a funny back and forth. You fucking hate TikTok personally? It's okay, I guess. I'm not on it. I do have an account that I tried to post shorts to, unedited shorts to forever ago, like maybe like half a year ago, and then I just kind of forgot about it. There's a clipper currently, an Octo, who's been clipping me, and I showed up on one of my friends' timelines, or what do you call the front page? Front page? No, wait. What do you call it on TikTok? The homepage? What do you call that? What do you call that? A friend of mine saw me on their homepage. For you page. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you, Big Ham. Is it for you page? Yeah. It's smart for VTubers to use TikTok for posting / gaining traction, but you don't care too much for using it. I'm pretty content with the size that I'm growing at, and I'm not, this is a hobby for me. So if it's one thing at a time, I feel like if I didn't have anything else to do, then I would probably be doing a lot more editing than I actually am. But I am doing a lot of art asset related things until 4.0 gets released. So in the meantime, I don't want to overload myself too much. I would be doing more editing if I could. But a friend of mine, I showed up on a friend of mine's For You page on TikTok, and she texted me about it. Actually, it's the lovely Posif, if you know Professor Poe. She texted me last night, and I was getting boba, and I was out with my partner, and we were getting boba, and she texted me, and I was like, oh my god, partner, look! And I was so excited. And I don't know, it's so humbling, honestly. It's so fucking humbling that somebody thinks why are you clipping me? I'm silly, I'm stupid, well, maybe that's why, but still, oh my gosh, it's so sweet. It means the fucking world, especially because I'm not currently clipping any of my own content. I will at some point, I promise, but it feels so weird because any other time, like I've hired an editor who lurks around in the channel. He can reveal himself if he wants to. He's very talented. It feels wrong. Like, you're just doing this for free? Like, what? I don't know. You've gotten Pico jump scared on YouTube Shorts by that clipper. They're a very good editor too. I've gained a little bit of inspiration from their editing style. They edited me with a broccoli head. It was really funny. Like, it's just a PNG of a silly clip art of that broccoli headed hairstyle. And it made me laugh so hard because I feel silly laughing at my own content, but it's just like, editors are this fucking unsung heroes. Like, how do you guys make the content fresh and funny again? Like, I don't know. I felt so weird laughing at my own content, but they genuinely make it so much funnier. It's just like, I don't know. Silly, stupid, whimsical, of course I'm clippable. I don't know, but still, like, for free? Like, oh my gosh. When I get a stable source of income, I would definitely like to hire editors to do long form content on my YouTube channel. But in the meantime, just anything is super flattering. I still can't believe it. Gosh. Okay. But rubs my grubby, greasy little hands together. Oh. I want to start playing Tiny Bunny, I think. It's been an hour and 10 minutes. We are 10 minutes over our designated yap time, which is crazy. I mean, we don't have a designated yap time, but I need to get to the video game because I at least want to do some reading for about an hour or so. So we will see how it goes. Hold on. We're going to edit the stream info. Thank you for the hydrate, Eve. I see you. I'm tabbed out right now. Give me a second. I'm going to edit the category. Tiny Bunny. All right. Let's get started. Let's get a little atmospheric with it. Keeping the homies watered. Thank you. Edit the gabagool. Yes. Hello, Munching David. Welcome in. All right. Time to continue reading. So a teeny little recap from last time is that basically the main character. Hold on. Let me get everything going first. Hold on. I think right here is good. All right. And then tell me how the audio is, because when it gets louder, like when there's more intense moments, it does get quite a bit louder. So how does this feel? Like atmospherically, like there's a little bit of music. How is it? Can you guys hear it okay? Should it be louder, softer? Where are we on the volume metric? Hello Weibo, welcome in. It sounds fine to you? Sounds okay, you think? Okay, perfect. Hi, welcome in. Pretty good, sounds fine. Thank you guys. Oh my gosh, you guys are so sweet. Okay, so a tiny recap from last time is how do I sum it up shortly and quickly? The main protagonist, the main kid, right? A kid goes missing and the police come and ask the kid if he knows anything about it. The kid wants to find the missing kid because there could be a reward involved, and his family is very poor, and he wants to make his family happy because his parents are kind of teetering on the brink of divorce, and he thinks that if he finds the missing kid, that they'll get money and everything will be okay. But there are magical forest creatures dancing around the windows at night, and they definitely know of him, and he just had his first encounter with one on his way to school. And right where we left off, is where he went to school and he tried to go to his classroom and he was told that it was the wrong classroom. But actually it was the right classroom, and then the kids were giggling about it, and he's really worried he's going to get bullied, and he probably will get bullied. Lord Dio, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy your time in. You're just in time. What kind of forest creature? So the one that we saw was a fox girl, and she was like kind of mean to him, very giggly, but also very playful and like wanting to help him. I think like there was options to not trust her, to trust her, and we sort of went with the option of trusting her because she came up to the boy and they started talking, and she was like, oh, if you come to the forest, then, you know, the missing boy that you've been trying to find is there, probably, you know, he's probably dancing in candy and things like that. If you don't believe me, look at all this candy that I have, you know. And we kind of chose to take the candy to be trustful because she seemed willing enough for whatever overpower she possibly could be. Loki, you should just put the kid. It was the cuntiest fox. Yes. Yeah. No, she was pretty cunty. And there were a lot of furry jokes. So, I think she said that she was going to meet the boy that we're playing as after school. And then we said that we were just going to go straight home. So we're going to find out whether or not she'll be there for us after school. Why would you trust that? You know, in hindsight, when I say it out loud, it sounds really bad. But you should have heard her talk. You should have heard her speak. We took the candy from the strangers. We're furries. Yes, exactly. Hello, Juicy. Welcome in. Welcome. Listen. You should have heard her. You should. Yeah. She was a furry. Furries are nice people. Exactly. Okay. That's where we left off, and we are currently in our classroom, and, yeah. The pause is what got you. Oopsies, twirls my hair. Listen, I'm a rabbit. I'm very gullible. I'm very rabbit-pilled, very prey-pilled, very prey-coated. My model looks so cute. Thank you. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started. I drew her myself, and I'm probably going to unveil my 4.0 for my affiliate anniversary, and I'm so excited for you guys to see that. Don't even get me started. Also, Akrexia, hi. Welcome in. Welcome. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Juicy. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I guess before we get started, general announcement. I'm gonna try to do my 4.0 debut June 6th, which is my affiliate anniversary. So regardless of whatever is ready, we're just gonna do it because I want to use the new model. So that's probably what it is that's gonna be going. General announcement. I'll make a tweet. I'll make a teaser post for it. I'll put it off if I need to put it off, but that's what I'm planning for right now. Currently, I'm feeling good about it. We'll see how it goes. I'll make a little teaser over the next couple days, and we will see how it goes. Also, IB Fartin, welcome in. You love IB Fartin's name. I do too. It makes me laugh. Okay, all right, let's get started. Here we go. This is right where we left off.
А бумаги-то кто заполнять
Yeah.
будет? Не первый раз ведь уже.
Okay, so how I've been doing this is that I have been letting the voiceover go. Hold on, I want to make myself smaller so we can kind of read the I've been letting the voiceover go, and then I've been reading it out loud. Is she speaking Russian? She is. This is a Russian visual novel. Okay. You just reminded me of the Indonesian phrase I learned today. Oh, the Indonesian phrase you learned today. Head of a dragon, tail of a shrimp. Is that like all bark, no bite? That caught you off guard, not gonna lie. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. This is a Russian visual novel. I wasn't aware when I got into it, but a pleasant surprise nonetheless. Okay, let me make sure my chat window is where I can see it, and we're all good. How did they send you here without any proper paperwork? Ugh, we've had this same thing happen so many times already.
Подожди здесь. Сейчас.
Wait here. I'll be back.
Сейчас я им устрою.
After I have a little chat with them. No, it means a deal that starts good but ends poorly. Huh. I like that. I'll have to remember that one. The teacher flew past me, mumbling something to herself in righteous anger, and I was left standing at the center of the classroom. Like a convict in front of a firing squad, I lowered my gaze, feeling the mocking stares from all around the classroom directed at me. They prickled my skin, danced on it like laser sights. Once again, I imagined running far away from this place, fighting the clawing wind, soaring high above the pines in one long jump. Why is she rushing? She can slow down? Dude, it's Russian. It's just Russian. I don't make the rules. It is what it is. With the wind in my back as my only companion, the eyes of my future classmates were asking, this new boy, is he one of us or an outsider? Somebody whispered something, and stifled laughter rolled through the classroom.
Доску вытри!
Wipe the board! It was easy to guess who the main prankster was here.
Эй, очкарик!
Hey, Four Eyes.
Ты чё, не только слепой, но еще и глухой?
Are you not only blind, but also deaf? Dumpling time, you will return. Have good dumplings, Nano. Take care.
Доску вытри, говорю!
I said, wipe the board! My knees weren't the only shaking part of my body anymore. I was trembling from head to toe, and I prayed for the teacher to come back sooner. Oh, do you guys want, while I'm reading, do you guys want lurk bait? I can start it up. I can add it to the title too. Why is it not booting up? Hold on. I'll get lurk bait for you guys. There it is. Lurk bait. It's a Twitch fishing mini game of sorts. That's fine. Can move it over. You know what? I'll put it on my second monitor and then I'll move it over this way. Here, I'll add yeah. Thank you. Actually, this gives me a chance to resize it. We'll make it smaller and you guys can do a little bit of fishing. Can you guys hear it, by the way? I want it to be quiet. If you can hear it, tell me. Hold on. I'll add fish to the title. One sec. Okay. I changed the title so it's clear that oops, wait. Wrong thing. Hold on. It's exclamation point fish, my bad. So if you feel like doing some fishing, you should be able to cast a line every minute or so. I might up it to 5 minutes. I'm not entirely sure because I am doing a little bit of reading, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Cichlids are an interesting type of genera of fish. I used to keep them as a kid. Well, my dad used to keep them. I think they're very, very pretty. As I grew older, I ended up liking goldfish a lot more. I ended up really enjoying like the more domesticated, not domesticated, but like the humble house fish, if you would. Anyway. No, you can't hear it? That's good. I don't want you guys to be able to hear it. Okay. I was trembling from head to toe, and I prayed for the teacher to come back sooner. My prayers were answered by the powers that be.
Ну что мне с тобой делать-то?
And what should I do with you now?
Куда сажать, а?
Where will you sit?
Давай-ка сядь, наверное, с Семеном.
Oh, well, you can sit with Simon. Semyon? Semyon, I guess.
Он все равно один.
He's alone anyway.
Еще чего?
No way! The fatso put his backpack on the seat beside him in defiance, scratched his belly and smirked.
Ты опять за старое?
Are you back to your old tricks?
Снова бабушку в школу вызывать?
Should I call your grandma here again? The classroom went silent.
А чё она мне сделает?
And what's she gonna do?
Не она, так я тебе сделаю.
I'll be the one to do something if she doesn't.
Рюкзак убрал быстро.
Put your backpack. Put away your backpack, now. Semyon didn't move a muscle. He started studying the portraits of writers on the wall, looking bored. Damn, why is she a dickhead? I don't know, but it seems like with these students, she kind of has to be. I needed to do something to resolve this somehow, to save myself. I cleared my throat and continued in a stifled voice that sounded nothing like me.
Я могу за последнюю парту сесть.
I can sit in the last row.
Там, кажется, свободно.
I think there's a free seat. The teacher snorted loudly. She looked at me, then at Semyon, then back at me.
Ладно. Садись пока туда.
Fine, go there for now.
А с тобой, Бабурин, мы еще поговорим.
And you, Baburin, I'll have a talk with you later. I believe we have a glossary for Baburin. Baburin? Let me see. Oh no, I was thinking of Babai. I guess not then, my bad.
Чтобы подошел после уроков.
Come to me after classes.
Будешь по классу дежурить, ясно?
You'll be on cleaning duty. Got it? $10 that Semyon also disappears? Oh no, he definitely will. Look at that fucking face. He's fucking doomed. He's absolutely fucking doomed. Semyon forced out a twisted smile. Juicy pimples were growing on the tip of his nose, ripe for the taking. What the? Ew! I walked carefully, afraid to stumble and fall, causing another outburst of laughter from everyone. I took my seat at the back, at the last table where I was met with a pile of old posters. I never want to hear anybody describe a pimple as juicy ever again. Hold on, I have to move the fan really quick. Hold on. Oh, I have like that. At me. Wait, I wonder if I can put the fishing game on in black and white. Wouldn't that be funny? Hold on. Oops. Wait. I bet I could. Hold on. Holy mackerel! Hold on. Lurk bait, filters. Give me a sec. Effect filters. Color key? Is this it? Color key. Wait, opacity, contrast, gamma. Hold on. That's, nope, not that one. Contrast, maybe? No? Wait, maybe it's not color key. Hold on, I'll delete it. Hold on, I want to get it in black and white. Hold on. I can do it. Color correction, maybe? Saturation? Hue shift. Hold on, let me open it. Hold on, wait. Hold on. There we go. Okay, it's in black and white. Okay, we did it. It's saturation. You'd think an artist would know this. Okay, all right. We're atmospheric now. Wait, oh my gosh, what if I make myself black and white? Wait. Hold on. Hold on, where am I? We cooking easy dubs? Amen, brother. A fucking man. Hold on. Spout, filters, add, color correction. Okay. Did you get a cheeseburger? What the fuck? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, let me open up OBS in the corner so I can see. Yes, this rabbit is completely desaturated for the mood. All right, here we go. I'm way too happy about this. Okay, the outcasts took their seats and the class was ready to start. It's a vibe. Thank you. Twirls my hair.
Вот и хорошо. Начнем урок.
Now this is settled. Let's start the class.
Тема: традиции русской и мировой литературы в рассказе Зощенко «Не надо врать».
Today's theme is traditions of Russian and international literature in Zoshenko's Don't Lie. The fatso turned back to me. His stare informed me of the coming days, weeks, and months of bullying. "I've got my eyes on you," said his watery look. After just a couple periods, I had already noticed a huge yellow spit stain in my Ew! Then, at the cafeteria, this Semyon accidentally spilled a glass of compote on me. Wait, let's see what compote is. Compote, a dessert drink brewed from a mix of dry fruits and berries. Oh, you forgot. Your dad walked in the room and told you to say hi to me. Hi! Hi, Cold Paleontology's dad. Hi. Then he flailed his hands around after exiting the toilet so some of the liquid from his hands would get on me. Fucking ew! Just before the final period for today, Semyon pushed me into a buzzing crowd of girls from our class. They made way, cursing, but I couldn't hold my balance, and I ended up ramming my face into the girl I took for the class rep before, right into her chest. Ooh! Ow! I immediately stepped back, dying from embarrassment.
Прости, ты в порядке?
I'm sorry. Are you all right?
Я...
Then she suddenly put her hands on her hips. Damn, that's some anime BS. Yeah.
Нет, ну вы посмотрите на него.
Will you look at him?
Облапал меня прямо у всех на глазах.
Groping me in front of everyone.
Я сейчас все маме расскажу.
I'll tell my mom.
Тебя из школы выгонят, извращенец.
They'll expel you, pervert. There was some sort of sadistic pleasure in her eyes, as if she was a child who was about to put up a lit-up match to the... Wow, I'm so sorry. I completely butchered that. There was some sort of sadistic pleasure in her eyes, as if she was a child who was about to put up a lit-up match to the Schaffer beetle.
Я нечаянно. Меня толкнули.
I didn't mean to. He pushed me.
Все видели. Слепых среди нас нет.
We all saw that, you know. No blind among us. Among us? She stared at my glasses while showing me a creepy smile. Man, fuck this evil Elsa-looking ass. That's what I'm saying. I started to fume on the inside, but Semyon's laughter cooled my head.
Толкнули? Чё, правда?
Ew. I pushed you? You sure? He swaggered up to me, enveloping me in the smell of sunflower seeds and rotting teeth, and then he pushed me to the ground.
Вот так, да? И чё ты сделаешь?
Like this, huh? What you gonna do now? The bully towered over me as if saying, "Come on, hit me. Let me see you try." Oh, shit. So my head is covering it, but the other word is endure. Endure? Endure? Beat him up? I'm worried about Anton getting in trouble, though. Stab and twist? Okay, everybody wants to fucking kill him. I don't blame you guys. I kind of want to kill him too. But let's... I don't know, though, because I don't want him to get in trouble for something that he didn't do. Because, like, what are the odds that a teacher fucking walks out while we're trying to pop his pimples? Thank you for the hydrate fish. Just throat chop, bro? I don't know. I'm nervous. Horror movie rules, he's gonna die anyway. If you fight back, you'll get expelled for sure. That's what I'm thinking. So prey-coded. Maybe. Yes, save. Smart. Thank you. Okay, all right. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh, hello, Arnado Tornado. Welcome in. All the bystanders are probably on his side. That's what I was thinking too. Okay, let's punch him and then we're gonna roll back, okay? Because I want to endure, because I feel like... Wow, look at it! What the fuck? Why does he smile? Okay, wait, no. Okay, we're gonna punch him, and if it goes well, we won't do takesy backsies, but if it doesn't, I'm gonna go with my first option, okay? All right? I just want to punch his face, okay? Right? We have the power of save scumming on our side. Ads, it's okay.
Слушай, ты...
Listen, you. My throat went dry, my lips were moving on their own, and my voice was akin to a stifled squeal. I want to kick him in the balls! Ew. Semyon wore a mocking smile.
Давай, продолжай, очкарик.
Go on, Four Eyes. According to your father, for these sorts of people, he beat them the break period after and ran. I don't think Anton's going to be able to run, though. I'm
Чё
nervous.
плюнул-то?
Why did you stop?
Нам всем очень интересно.
We're all waiting.
Если еще хоть раз меня тронешь...
If you ever touch me again. Semyon. I keep saying something that sounds like another word. Semyon slowly stuck out a finger and poked my forehead. Oh, Chris, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. I hope you've been enjoying your time in. Bro's dentist should go to prison because of the war crime in his mouth, for real.
Натронул и чё?
I did. So what?
Еще хоть раз!
If you ever do it again.
Тронул.
Here,
А вот еще.
once more,
И еще.
and again.
И еще. И еще.
He was poking me with his fingers so hard that my head tilted backwards. I must not cry, or I'll be done for.
Чё ты мне сделаешь, мямля?
What will a wimp like you do to me? My vision went blurry. My soles tore off from the floor. I rushed forward and threw a random punch without looking. What I saw when I opened my eyes was beautiful and horrifying at the same time. Oh no, I'm sorry, ultraviolet light. Hold on, let me get my YouTube stream. Looking. Here we go. Oh, I just realized. Okay, there's a YouTube stream. Hello, Vico. Hello. Semyon was holding his ear and blinking in amazement. Was I the first person to rebel against his absolute rule?
Стопэ!
Лена!
I needed to run, but I was already surrounded by his cronies.
Лилия Павловна.
Lilia Palovna? Sorry.
Лилия Павловна, Петров Бабурина ударил.
Petrov just hit Oh, that's his name, Baburin. I thought it was something mean. Semyon's cheeks grew redder and his pimples were even wider, like the heads of larvae. But a smile flashed on his face that was only noticed among his comrades. He got really close to me. The smell of rotten teeth washed over me.
Тебе
You
пиздец.
are fucking done. His voice was evil and dangerous, like someone tore off a lid from a kettle with boiling fat. I was waiting to get hit, counting the lumps of my heart, the thumps of my heart, and guessing where his fist will go. The solar plexus, the jaw, the nose. But he just turned around and walked off. A thought, cold and sober and extremely rational, popped up in my head. I'm gonna get killed today. Okay, we're gonna roll back. We're gonna roll back, okay? Hello, Thief, welcome in. We're rolling back because I want to endure. I don't want to die. You have to go. Thanks for stream. Hope I have a wonderful stream. Thank you so much for hanging out, Cool Paleontology. I hope you have a lovely morning, night, afternoon, doing whatever it is that you got to do. Thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Okay, we're enduring. I breathed in loudly, stood up, massaging my temples. Semyon made a mocking face, as if asking me wordlessly, "And what are you going to do about it?" I looked at his red fists that seemed so big to me at the moment, and I realized if I said even a single word, I would get hit. And he'd keep hitting me until I cry, or maybe that won't stop him. And nobody was going to help me. And that's why you run when you do it, I know!
Простите,
Sorry,
я споткнулся.
I tripped. What a pathetic squeak. If you could actually burn up from shame, I would have been reduced to cinders by now.
Ходить нормально научись.
Learn how to walk.
Слепошара.
Blind rat. I lowered my eyes and squeezed past Semyon. He showered me with the smell of decaying teeth.
Пока-пока, терпела.
Bye-bye, sucker. The fatso let out a loud snort behind my back. My muscles became wooden, and I felt him wiping his hand on my back. Ew. Oh, that achievement. Humiliated and insulted. I continued walking, listening to demeaning smirks from all sides. It was even worse than I expected. I was late to leave the school after classes on purpose. Semyon didn't attend the last period, so I was hopeful. What if he decided to dodge the cleaning duty and ran home, forgetting all about me? That was a relief. I didn't want to meet him in the empty hallway. The smirks of my classmates stood before my eyes like overturned horseshoes. My class had a lot of fun at my expense, but those who missed the show were asking others to describe my bullying in full detail. I should have just transferred into a school for freaks. I'd be less conspicuous against hunchbacks, lame-legged and disfigured. No! While the other students were leaving the school laughing loudly, I was pretending to skim through my books near a window. I was staring outside, nervous. Semyon was nowhere to be found in the front yard or near the school gate. I didn't really believe I was this lucky, so I decided to be extra cautious and stayed for some time more in the corridor that was gradually getting less crowded. All the bustle moved to the first floor. There was a skeleton peeking out of the biology classroom. Some jokester put a cap with the American condor on its head. The sound of running water were running from the bathroom. I was the only person left in the whole school. I'm not alone, a sudden thought came to mind. I remembered the missing boy. His portrait was on the notice board near the schedule. I remembered his smile, him looking at me, and the fact he's most likely already dead.
Привет.
Hello. I shuddered and turned around. At first, my eyes stumbled upon the black violin case. Then I noticed a girl from my class was holding it. Well, she looks nice. She sat in the front row of the second column. I could swear I caught her looking at me a couple times. I was sneaking glances at her myself. Sometimes it just feels nice to look at something pretty. The spring, the sky, or a girl that's not in the crowd that laughs at Semyon's jokes. And she wasn't whispering the dirty laundry of other people to Katya? Bro's already lost. She's pretty! She spent all the breaks just like me, staying in the classroom or looking in the window, or drawing something in her green notebook.
Здравствуй.
Hello! I turned red and pretended to be studying the pattern of the wooden floor.
Я видела, как Бабурин тебя толкнул.
I saw Baburin push you.
Ты в порядке?
Are you alright? The bump on my head hurt, but it wasn't all that much uncomfortable.
В порядке.
I'm fine.
Пустяк.
It's nothing.
Ага, пустяк.
It's definitely not nothing.
Этот придурок в последнее время совсем распоясался.
That idiot can't control himself at all lately.
Врезал бы ты ему.
You should have punched him back.
Угу.
I mumbled in reply. Oh, was punching back technically the correct response? Oops.
Вроде Семен раньше таким не был.
Semyon wasn't like that before.
Он к нам недавно перевелся.
He also transferred here just recently. First crush? Probably. Kinda cute. I'm such a sucker for crushes and hand-holding and butterflies. You feel like something bad is going to happen to her later? No. We're transferring that energy and putting it on the pimple-faced bully.
Бабушка мне его по секрету сказала, что он словно взбесился.
His grandma told me it almost felt like he went mad. I started shoving books in my backpack to at least put something in my hands. She looks like a death flag! No! Don't say it! Say it ain't so! We're not manifesting that! The girl looked at me with her clear, attentive eyes.
А ты за рекой живешь?
Do you live over the river?
В том деревянном доме?
In that wooden house?
Ну да.
Yeah.
Там, наверное, страшно.
Must be scary living there.
Да еще через лес идти.
And you have to cross the forest.
Я бы так не смогла.
I wouldn't be able to do that. I shivered at the mention of the forest. I thought of intertwining branches of a snake-like trail of endless darkness that would spread like mold among the crooked trees. So I straight up lied.
Да не так уж там и страшно.
It's not that scary.
А что тебя так пугает?
What's so scary about it for you? She smiled after a brief pause, as if brushing off a daydream.
Да так, ничего.
Well, actually, never mind.
Меня, кстати, Полина зовут.
My name is Polina, by the way.
А меня Антон.
And I'm Anton.
Ну, это я знаю.
I already know that. Oh, wait, that's loud! Oh my gosh. Oh, I have to go to music class. She made a couple steps and stopped. Amazing. Polina didn't look like those beauties from the magazine posters or the actresses from the movies. But the flickering light of ceiling lamps, she looked much more alluring.
А ты играешь на чем-нибудь?
Can you play anything? My parents bought me a guitar a couple years ago. I immediately remembered my meager attempts at making music. A minor, E minor, change. We're all waiting for change. Soy's song echoed my thoughts and my desire to change something. Victor Choi, a singer and frontman of a popular Soviet rock band Kino that played that played a mix of new wave post-punk. Their hit song Changes is one of the most popular rock tracks of the new Russian era. Died in a car accident. That's sad. That guitar got lost somewhere, as if refusing to move to the old house near the forest. I think my parents gave it away to someone that needed it more.
Увы, не играю.
I don't, sadly.
Жалко.
A pity.
Ну ладно, я побежала.
Oh well, I'll be going.
Пока!
Bye! Her shout was captured by the loud echo. Her shoes also echoed through the school hallways.
Пока!
Bye! I wasn't sure if Polina heard me. I looked out the window again. Oh, I'm so sorry, Semyon would say while shoving me off the staircase in a way that could break my neck. Or, oops, I didn't mean that, after spilling compote on me in the cafeteria. And this kept happening every day. I couldn't relax for a moment because of this string of coincidences. And to my horror, I realized that it was only going to get worse and I couldn't do anything about it. I always walked looking down at school and counted down minutes until classes ended. Sorry, I feel like I have to talk louder. Only in rare moments I caught Polina's look on me. I choked from embarrassment and was ready to fight, but as if to mock me, nothing happened. Then my rage subsided and everything returned to normal. Yo, Kino in this too? Although technically rock, not post-punk though. Oh, I've never heard any of their music. I'll check it out. I always went home alone. First, I slipped through the village, then over the bridge, across the river, and then, finally, through the forest. The road slithered between the trees for around 10 minutes. This is why you keep a live M4 fragmentation grenade in your pocket. You never know when it might come in handy. There were no passerbys, only cars slowly crawled past me as if afraid to sink in the snow. I tried walking as fast as possible because branches white from snow and black trunks created an illusion of someone wandering the forest. Someone tall, sneaky, who can turn into a tree or a snow pile, and then, when nobody is looking at them, continue their journey along the road.
Ну, здорово, Антошка.
Yo, Antoshka. My heart nearly stopped. From the darkness behind the pines, just like the cavemen from their cave, appeared smirking Semyon with a bunch of his cronies.
Опачки, какая встреча!
And what do we have here?
Очкарик в жопе шарик на.
What the fuck? Check out this four-eyed freak. What the fuck was that laugh? They surrounded me like a carnivorous pride, making me step back. The smell of sweat and tobacco attacked my nostrils from the inside of my mouth felt salty as if I had licked a battery.
Глядите на этого сопляка, пацаны.
Look at this sucker,
В
guys.
школе так споткнулся, что паркет помял.
He tripped so hard at school that he broke the floor. SpongeBob side character? Side character ass laugh? Fucking...
А ремонтировать кто будет?
Who will repair it now?
Кинешься на ремонт, терпила.
Will you pay for it, Wimp?
Не бзди, мы тебя правильно ходить научим.
Don't you worry. We'll teach you how to walk right. Oh, hello, Zora. Welcome in. You saw me pop up in your YouTube shorts? Oh my gosh. That's so... Thank you. I mean, not thank you, but thank you for telling me. For dramatic effect. Oh, Jesus. Semyon brought a sizable signet ring with some geometrical shape carved up into it to my face.
Ща, парашник, я тебе этой печаткой так заряжу. Клеймо на всю жизнь останется.
In a moment, I'll hit your face so hard it'll leave a mark for the rest of your life.
Стой!
Stop! A wheezy whimper left my lips, and my head tilted forward, hitting Semyon's fist. Red sparks flew from my eyes. They're gonna gang up on me and beat me up. Oh!
Бяша! Подсоби!
Byasha, give me a hand. Semyon gave me a rough push towards the bastard with slanting eyes, and he tripped me. I felt the sharp crust of ice. I fell on the sharp crust of ice, and the fatso stepped on my hand, preventing me from getting up. A painful groan escaped my throat. The author didn't care. Must go, just wanted to let you know. Thank you. Thank you for popping in, Zora. I hope you have a lovely day, night, afternoon, evening.
Слыхали, как заныл?
Did you hear him whimper?
А ты случаем не педик?
Is he? Okay, all right. I started to lose breath from anger and resentment. Forest creatures, save him. The pain was growing. Dude, the fox girl's gonna come in and fucking kick ass. My ear was hot, and pulsing pain was shooting through it like it was cut off, and a ball of nettle was soon in its place.
Че молчишь, Антошка?
Why so silent, Antoshka?
Отвечай, ты педик?
Come on, tell us, are you, At this moment, I felt pure, unbridled rage, the amalgamation of my anger. Like the spout's ink, it rose from the depths of my mind, filling all my thoughts.
Твари!
Morons!
Знаете, что мой
Did you know
отец...
that my dad
Кто-то педик.
is... Semyon burst out laughing. This became the last straw. Fear and anger were grappling inside of me like mad
Он
dogs.
айкидо занимался, поняли?
He knows Aikido. Got it?
Он еще воевал.
And he's a vet.
Таких, как вы, с закрытыми глазами убивает.
He'll kill the likes of you with his eyes closed.
Я только слово скажу, он...
One word from me, and he'll... The boy in a tracksuit raised his hand, stopping the torrent of lies, and made a couple steps forward. Semyon backed off slowly, giving me an opportunity to stand up. What on earth could you do? Could you have in common with a bundle of sticks? Dude, I think we're scrawny like one. Yeah, very scrawny. Malaquari, hello, welcome. Hopefully I said your username right. I hope you enjoy your time in. It was a surprise for me. It seems Baburan wasn't the leader of their gang. In reality, they were all listening to the boy who was looking like a small carnivore with a very strong and sharp teeth. Pines were swaying back and forth like solemn guardians. Oh, hello, young Phasmos. Welcome in. Please try to keep the chats in English, if you don't mind. It's for moderation purposes. I appreciate it. Thank you. Did he believe me? Or was he confused by my face, twisted with rage?
Воевал, говоришь?
A vet, you say.
Мой батя тоже воевал.
My dad also fought in the war.
В Афгане.
In Afghan.
А твой?
And yours?
И мой.
Mine too.
Да, и в каких войсках, интересно?
Oh, really? And what force did he serve in? I stumbled. Fear chomped at Rage's throat and made it bleed.
Да он фуфло гонит, Ромка.
He's full of shit, Romka.
Бля, будуна.
Sure as fuck, huh?
Думал, меня так просто развести?
Did you think I'm so easy to trick?
Я тебя, сучонка, насквозь вижу.
I can see through all your lies, little bitch. There was a nasty smile on his face now. This didn't bode well for me.
Ты сам себе приговор подписал.
Well, you've asked for this.
Хана тебе.
You're fucked.
Во-во.
That's right.
Давай, Антошка. Молись, чтобы твой труп по весне нашли, бля.
Pray they find your dead body come spring, huh? You thought Russian games were rarely played? I've had this one on my to-play list for a very, very long time. I did not realize it was a Russian visual novel, but the fact that the Russian narration was a very, very pleasant surprise. I was very, very happy about it. Pushes my glasses up my nose. That's right. Pray they find your dead body come spring, huh?
Сидел бы ниже травы, был бы целочкой.
If only you'd stay silent, wouldn't have lost a hair.
Но про Афган пиздеть, где мой батя под пулями. Долг интернациональный. В Даште Марго, блядь.
But fucking around with stuff like Afghan, where my dad spent time under fire on international duty, and fucking Dasht Margot?
Сёма, ушатай-ка его.
Give him a good pounding, Syoma. The delinquents closed it on me again, and I ended up in front of Semyon. Blood was pumping in my temples. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, LeFou! Blood was pumping in my temples. Dude, if the fox girl doesn't jump out and tear out his jugular, I'm gonna be so mad. Branches were swaying back and forth, as if whispering something, giving me hope. I gritted my teeth, fighting the thought that I looked silly, and took a boxing stance I often saw in the movies.
Хера ты, Майк Тайсон.
What are ya, fucking Mike Tyson? This was my first ever fight. I'll remember it for the rest of my life, if I don't kick the bucket, of course. At the end of my vision, I noticed the darkness writhe again, as if somebody was walking back and forth there. I sensed Roma's claws grab my backpack.
Манатки, Антошка.
Give me your shit, Antoshka.
Махаться мешает.
It'll get in the way. I was about to refuse, unwilling to cooperate with the bastard, but he fished out a butterfly knife out of his pocket with one smooth motion and spun it as if showing off and put the blade to my neck. Oh, fuck.
Слышь, Фрей, расслабься, а то больно будет.
Hey, easy, buddy. I can make it painful. I let out a cloud of steam instead of words. Romka pulled with all his might, and my backpack ended up in his hands. Calm and relaxed. An insidious smile. I almost said incestuous. An insidious smile on his face. He looked into my backpack.
Ты от нас что-то скрываешь, да?
Are you hiding something from us?
У меня в школе какая-то крыса сменку подрезала.
Some rat stole my school shoes. Dot me? Dot me! I'm sorry.
Ща поглядим, может это был...
Let me see if it was.
Опачки!
And what's this? Romka gave me a dubious smile. Oh shit.
Так, а что это у нас здесь?
Listen, I thought it said incestuous, but I caught myself and I decided to expose myself anyway. My arm pulls my collar. My bad for the bit, you know? So, what do we have? It's so hard to make a stupid joke and then, because this is such a serious part of the, okay. Serious. No, not Siri. No, Siri, no. My phone thought I was talking to her. No, I was not. Serious. So, what do we have here? My text and notebooks fell in the snow. He was holding my backpack in one hand and something weird in the other. It looked like a mask. Roma lifted it high as if showing it to someone else. Someone in the treetops, in the twilight among the trees. An old bunny mask. Long, worn-out ears, barely visible nose and whiskers, mangy fur on the sides. Where did it come from? Who put it there? Semyon laughed.
Новый год уже прошел, мудила.
It's way past New Year's, moron.
Или ты реально поехавший?
Or are you really a loony?
Это не мое.
It's not mine.
Да как не твое, В твоем портфеле лежала она.
How come it's not? It was in your backpack. Romka was watching the scene unfold with an evil smile on his face.
А знаешь что?
You know what?
Надевай.
Put it on.
Зачем?
Why?
Надевай, говорю.
'Cause I'm telling you to.
Попрыгаешь перед нами,
Yo-
зайчик.
You'll hop like a bunny for us.
Давай, давай!
Yeah, come on.
Или без штанов домой пойдешь на.
Or we'll leave you pantsless, huh? Anything but this. What if somebody from our class passes by? For an example, Polina.
Нет.
No.
Сёма, надень-ка на него.
Sioma, put it on him. I hate that laugh. Vyasha rushed to his friend's side and took the worn-out mask from him with a buffoonish bow. Then he passed it to Semyon, who was already rubbing his hands in anticipation. What do I think of the sound of the Russian language? I actually really enjoy it. I think it's a very interesting sounding language. I enjoy it. I enjoy listening to it personally. I looked around the pine woods. This sounds kind of like Russian. You know, you're kind of right. You kind of got a point with that one. It does sound a touch like Russian, I must say. As if waiting for help, as if the shadows that writhed around us would take pity on me and take my side. Branches looked like arms, twisted at unusual angles. Blackened bark was their charred skin, and the darkness was the smoke they produced. I can't run, won't get away. They'll catch me. And then,
Вот.
here,
Это чтобы маска хорошо налезла.
it'll fit better this way. Ew, oh fuck, ew. He hurled a huge ball of spit on the inside of the plastic bunny's face and put it close to mine. His spit looked like a squashed spider. Rumka's face twisted. He spasmed like a beast, like he wanted to tell Semyon something, but then he suddenly stopped. Semyon was close by, with a disgusting smirk on his face and a terrible smell coming from his mouth.
Надевай, быра!
Put it on, fast,
А ты урою!
or you're dead. The mask almost looked even more disgusting now. Yet, despite everything, I felt like it was a chance for salvation. It could become my second skin. If only I was to put it on. If only my face was to touch its bumpy surface, I'm sure the fur will glitter and the ears will tremble like they're alive. I just need to put it on and say Semyon and his friends will be gone. Become bunny, yes. Oh, forever. Yeah, we're a furry. Do I really only have the one option? I think I only have the one option, but let's save. Yeah, I don't think I can back out. Let's put it on. I reached out. My hand wasn't shaking anymore. Semyon handed me the mask and let out an evil laugh. The fur felt warm to the touch like I expected. I got goosebumps. Electricity flowed through my spine.
Вот оно,
This is it,
мое спасение.
my salvation. A voice whispered to me from the well of my subconsciousness, just put it on and nobody will hurt you. The forest froze, gazing at me with cracks in the bark. I acted slowly. I took off my glasses, got rid of the nasty spit on the papier-mâché. There was movement inside the bunny face. Oh, it looks like we just got hit with ads. Give me 1 second and I will get the YouTube stream. I'm not reading YouTube chat. Oops, let me mute this. I'm not reading YouTube chat. But if you got hit with ads, there's the stream. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. All right. I'll continue reading. There was movement inside of the bunny face, as if something was trying to break out, and I needed to help it. I lifted up the mask and started moving it towards my flaming cheeks. Just like in that movie with Jim Carrey. You know, I've never seen The Mask. I really should. This mask had power. This mask had strength. Yeah, I haven't seen it. Carton touched my skin. It enveloped my skull. My nose took the shape of my face. It smelled like an animal lair and pine. My lips touched some sort of hard, wavy material. My armor. Strangely enough, through the slits of the old carnival mask, I was able to see as good as through my glasses. A trio of boys frozen in the clearing. Snowflakes frozen in the air. The trees whose shadows formed black streams around me, and a weird silhouette in the early twilight behind the windfall. In that silence, Semyon nervously whispered,
Пацаны, что это с ним?
Hey guys, what's up with him? I broadened my shoulders. My muscles felt like they were made of steel. Invisible fumes of fog flew towards me, breaking off the trees. Invisible plumes, sorry. I was absorbing the forest's power with every pore of my body. I smiled underneath the mask. No, I showed my teeth. My fists were itching. My stomach was growling.
Он превращается!
He's turning! You asked for this. I made a step forward. Semyon carefully stepped towards me as if he was walking on thin ice. A trail of my dreams snaked in front of me again. Endless, alluring, it was beckoning me away from all the problems to the wonderful new world, the world of Magic Neverland. I pulled the zipper, opened my coat, and threw it into the snow with a fast motion. Then growled. I felt like something was frantically looking for the exit underneath my skin. I went towards Semyon.
Он превращается!
He's turning! Worst trying.
Твою мать!
Fuck!
Превращается!
Turning?
Конченого мудака!
I'm not reading that. The clearing blew into hysteric laughter. Byasha was clutching his stomach. Roma smirked, shaking his head. And Semyon, who was laughing the most out of the three, spat on his knuckles and waved his fist like a club.
Ну и дебил же ты, Тошик!
You're such a moron, Tosha. A fist collided with my mask. The fur didn't dampen the blow at all. No! There was no power, no magic smoke coming from the pines. No! I flew towards the bushes and landed on my butt. My vision, bolstered by adrenaline a moment before, returned to normal.
Вот это был номер.
Well, now that was something. Yeah.
Думал, он на четвереньки встанет и сгрызет нас всех,
I thought he'd get on all fours and tear us to bits.
как морковку.
Like a carrot.
Не, ну вы видели?
Did you see that?
Видели?
Did ya?
Это считается, что он попрыгал.
Does this count as him hopping?
Это даже лучше.
This was even better. I sobbed. Oh. The mask had one advantage. If I cried now, nobody would see my tears.
Ну и дурик.
What a loony.
Да тебе в психбольнице место.
You belong in a loony house.
Психбольница для животных, на!
For animals, huh? Semyon put his knee into the snow pile and ripped the glasses out of my numbed fingers.
Дай очки.
Give my glasses back.
Я домой не дойду.
I won't make it home.
Чё ж,
Bullshit.
знаешь, какой у зайцев нюх?
Haven't you heard that bunnies have a good sense of smell?
По запаху доберешься, не ссы.
So don't worry, just use it.
Прыг-скок, прыг-скок.
Hippity hop, hippity hop. Can we go back to where we punched him again? You drive a compelling argument. Hold on a sec. Oops, no, I don't want to overwrite. Can chat be black and white too? We're feeling left out. You know what? Wait, can I do that? I bet I can do that. Hold on. I'm going to save really quick. I'm going to save where I am. We're going to save and then we'll go back. Yeah, I want to save here. And then let's load this one. Just really quick. All right. Yep. We're going to fight back.
Слушай, да-
Bitch. Okay, let's go back. Loading? Yes, I want to load.
Прыг-скок! Прыг-скок!
Fuck this guy. Okay, hold on. Let me turn chat black and white too. I forgot about that. I'm gonna have to remember to change all of these. Hold on. There you are. Filters, effect filter, color correction, and saturation. Violence isn't the answer, it's the question. And the answer is yes. Yes, I completely agree. There we go. There we go. All right, everything's black and white now. Semyon shoved the trophy into his pocket and flashed me a toothy grin.
Кролики очки не носят.
Besides, bunnies don't wear glasses.
А теперь вали отсюда, даун.
Now scram, idiot. I stood up, still wobbly. The trees became a blurry dark wall. 3 bright silhouettes were wobbling around me. There were black spots on them, their eye sockets in their mouths, but it looked to me like there was more of them than there should be. I turned to the forest. Semyon's boot came to my rescue, kicking me in the butt and quickened my shameful retreat.
Прыг-скок, прыг-скок.
Hippity hop, hippity hop. I threw the mask into a ravine out of spite. Oh. Then zigzagged through the fire break, alone in a giant snow-laden world. The trunks around me bent in all directions. Their treetops disappeared into the darkness above me. The sky was pushing me down. I wanted to cry, but my eyes were completely dry by now. Only sadness and longing were left, a desire to bury myself under the snow or leave for the Neverland, joining Vova and Senya. Bunny turned gray. It looks good on me. Thank you. We're getting into the mood for this visual novel. I didn't care where to go, just somewhere far away from here. Somewhere very far away. Oh, he made it home.
Так, я не поняла. Антон, а где очки?
Hey.
Потерь...
Oops. What's this? Where are your glasses, Anton? Did you lose them?
Да, ну, мам,
See,
И как можно быть таким рассеянным? Ты думаешь, я деньги печатаю?
How can you be so careless? Do you think I own a money printing press?
Как же? Будешь до следующего года в старых очках ходить.
Yeah, right. You'll be wearing your old glasses until next year. Oya rushed to me.
А я лису увидела!
I saw a fox! Surprise akin to a shotgun blast. I can only flap my lips in reply. A cup shattered into many pieces with a loud thang. My mom let it fall from her hands. Her face was pale and her eyes were glued to the ground. This pause, just a split second, felt like an eternity. Then my mom spoke with disappointment. Yeah, it was pretty underwhelming. I would agree with the disappointment. First it was an owl, now it's a fox. Can we just tell our mom about what happened? I think when she first approached the topic with hostility, that's, you know, I don't think any kid would feel comfortable telling their parent about something like this, you know, like especially since something so terrible just happened to him. And his mom immediately comes up and was like, oh, what happened? You're going to be wearing your old glasses. I don't print money. Did you lose them? You're so careless, you know? So it's just like, I don't think any kid would feel comfortable telling their mom after something like that. Even though I think the mom would be fairly understanding, you know, from experience. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's nothing worse than that feeling of just like, well, they're not going to believe me anyway. First, it was an owl. Now it's a fox. Will you ever get tired of this? What happened? You just got here? Hello, Cloud Knight. Okay, to catch you up to speed, basically what happened is the bully, we let the bully punch us, and then on the walk home, the bully bullied us, and he made us put on this rabbit mask, and the main character felt like it was empowering him, and it really wasn't. It was this huge buildup for nothing. The kid got bullied, the bullies took his glasses, and here we are. As a mom, you tried to be understanding. I think that's a very good, like, mindset to have, just to be open-minded and just be like, I would want to be understanding, you know, because it's just like human emotion is very, very sporadic, and we can't always say how we're going to react in the moment, but just trying to be is very important, or just acknowledging that you want to be, you know? Anyway, Cloud Knight, that's basically what happened. That's pretty much what happened. That's the rundown. We got the shit beaten out of us, and they took our glasses, and yeah. That's pretty much it. I thought the fox girl was gonna come save us, but she didn't.
Правда.
But it's true!
Такая пушистая.
She was so fluffy. Oh, and Olya just said she saw a fox.
Она у забора стояла на задних лапах, совсем как человек.
She stood on her back legs near the hedge, just like a person.
Она меня позвала, а тут мама вышла, и лиса убежала.
The fox called my name, but then Mom came and she fled.
Не было там никакой лисы.
There was no fox.
Не выдумывай.
Stop making things up.
Не подходи к ней.
Don't go near her. If it was necessary, I was ready to shake my sister as if she were a doll made of cloth.
Ты чего, Тоша?
What's wrong, Tosha?
Не подходи, слышишь?
Don't go, you hear me? Mom entered the hallway and gave me a surprised look. I hesitated.
Ну, лиса ведь укусить может.
Well, a fox will bite you. I remembered fairy tales where foxes used to kidnap children. I imagined... Elisa? Liberated, carnivorous, running through the night forest with a dangling sack in her hands. I remember that's the name that we gave for the fox girl.
Это ж была не настоящая лиса.
It wasn't a real fox.
Расскажи ему, Оль.
Tell him, Olya.
Она на двух ногах ходила, а еще была в платье одета.
She stood on 2 legs and she wore a dress.
Только она была взаправду.
And she was real.
Видишь?
See? Mom showed us a tired smile, as if it was the only explanation needed. I also forced myself to smile. My smile was like a thin piece of soap, right before it dissolves completely on your hand. But when I was alone with my sister, I whispered,
Еще раз увидишь ее, беги.
If you see her again, run. I shut my eyes and threw the vitamins in my mouth, washed them down with water. Please, stop driving me mad, please. I was doing my homework on a Friday evening like usual. I had already finished the hard part. There was only my art homework left, my favorite subject. Oh, let's draw. Enjoy your lyric, Cloud Knight. I needed to draw some sort of magic beast. I wanted to draw a dino at first, but my brush reached towards the orange paint all by itself. One stroke after another, the picture of the fox slowly started forming on a piece of paper. She was almost popping out of the snow-white sheet. She stood on her back legs and wore a sly smile. My brush moved again, drawing a fluffy tail. A moment later, it dropped out of my weak hand. After I finished my drawing, I spent a while studying it in surprise, as if I couldn't understand where this red beast came from. The longer I looked, the scarier the smile felt. Carnivorous, fake, like the smiles of women from adult magazines that were sold in press kiosks back in the city. An alluring smile that masked deep-seated malice. And the fox's eyes turned out red, as if bloodshot. They looked more like bullet holes you see in action movies. I don't remember drawing them this way. I moved away from the table, and the lamp's light reflected from the wet paint. The drawing was glossy. It felt like the fox was watching me. Waiting.
Антон!
Anton!
Ты что, оглох?
Are you deaf?
Я задумался.
I was just thinking.
Тебя спрашиваю, ты сестру не видел?
I'll ask you again. Have you seen your sister?
Опять она где-то прячется.
She's hiding somewhere again. Something moved under my bed and I froze. Olya's dirty face peeked out with a finger pressed to her lips. Shh.
Оля, я тебя вижу.
Olya, I can see you.
Вылезай, ты же в пыли вся.
Get out of there. You're covered in dust. Olya crawled from under the bed and started dusting off her stockings, looking down.
Пойдем, Оль.
Let's go.
Я тебе сказку почитаю.
I'll read you a fairy tale.
Посижу с тобой, пока не уснешь.
Keep you company until you fall asleep.
Я с вами спать хочу. Не в той комнате.
I want to sleep with you, not in that room.
Там...
It's... Mom entered the room.
Что, опять сова?
What, the owl again?
А кто ж еще?
And what do you think?
Оль, она не придет больше.
Olya, it won't come anymore.
Я ее прогнал.
I chased it away. Olya shook her head in defiance.
Не прогнал.
You didn't!
Она придет.
And it will come.
Она сказала, что будет каждую ночь приходить.
It said it will come every night. Hold on, I'm gonna check Discord really quick. No, we're all good.
О, так она у тебя говорящая?
Oh, it talks now. Oops. Sorry. I need to check something. Just really quick. Okay, I can keep going. Oh, it talks now. How could you say no to those eyes? I know. At least the dad is trying to help her a little. I know. Easily. LeFou! Olya ignored the question and then asked with newfound determination.
Можно я с вами посплю?
Can I sleep with you?
Можно?
Please?
В самый последний раз.
This will be the last time.
Ты же говорила, что последний раз был вчера.
Didn't you say that yesterday was the last time?
Ольга, ты уже большая девочка.
Olga, you're a big girl now.
Пусть у меня ложится.
Why don't you let her sleep in my room? I thought it was a great idea, but Olya shook her head again.
Нет, у тебя не хочу. Она и на тебя смотрит.
Oh, no, I don't want your room. It watches you too. I felt goosebumps all over my body.
Хватит!
Enough.
Нет никакой совы.
There's no owl.
Ты сегодня спишь у себя, ясно?
You're sleeping in your own room tonight. Got it?
Ну, пожалуйста, мам.
Mom, please.
Пожалуйста.
Please. Mom took Olya's hand and tried to lead her out of my room.
Пойдем, милая. Не мешай брату.
Let's go, sweetie. Don't bother your brother. Olya clutched the bed's head with her free hand. Oh, if anything happens to her.
Пожалуйста, пожалуйста.
No! Please.
Не хочу к ней.
I don't want to go to it. Mom was tugging Olya towards herself, but she didn't budge. Only the bed's head squeaked in agony. Dad intervened by picking up Olya and carrying her out of the room, despite her desperate protests and pleas.
Не надо.
No!
Не надо к ней.
Don't take me to it!
Надо опять смотреть.
It's gonna watch me again! Oh!
Мамочка, пожалуйста. Ну, папочка, ну скажи. Ну, пожалуйста, ну не надо. Мне страшно. Мама, папа.
Oh!
Последний раз.
I was waiting for the voice line to finish, but I don't think it's gonna finish!
Не хочу туда.
In the end, my parents gave up and let Olya sleep with them. But surely,
Отправляйте меня туда.
it was surely the last time ever. Is it really the last time ever? It was the last time we saw her? No, not Olya. Honestly, you'd slap the demon out of your sister if she said that to you. You'd think she was possessed. No, she seems so scared. Especially since she seems... Dude. Ever. I don't like that. Period. I don't like that. If anything happens to Olya, you'll destroy everyone here and then yourself. Dude, I'm right here with ya. When everybody settled down, I was lying in my room thinking about Olya's words. It's watching you too. I felt uncomfortable. I barely managed to calm down, only after closing the curtains in my room shut. But as soon as I closed my eyes, memories of my day started jumping around in front of me. I was in the middle of the stuffy school corridor. Imagine your younger sibling telling you a demon is watching you. I know! Honestly, with everything going on, like with the Fox girl, I would be inclined. I would be inclined to believe her. I could see the literature classroom from here, the faces of dead classical writers on their portraits, the prim and regal pose of our homeroom teacher, Lilia Pavlovna? And around that corner was her daughter, Kataya, a snitch and gossip eagerly waiting for me. Oh, that's the daughter!
Новенький, новенький.
Hey, transfer student.
Чего тебе, Кать?
What do you want, Katya? She got on her tiptoes and started swaying while hiding her hands behind her back, and then asked me with a fake smile on her face.
Скажи, пожалуйста, а чего это тебя к нам перевели, а?
Can I ask you something? Why did you get transferred here? I might have told the truth about this to Polina, but Katya will sell it on the market for 3 kopikas? It would be the same thing as printing all my thoughts and hanging them near Volva's picture for everyone to see. So I reverted to an answer I knew by heart.
Это все из-за моих родителей.
It's all because of my
У
parents.
папы тут новая работа, а мама...
My dad has a new job here, and my mom. But Katya didn't listen to me, just rushed towards the perked up ears of her friends, whispered something while stealing glances at me, giggling.
Да, конечно.
Yeah, right.
Он нас тут совсем за дурачков держит.
He takes us all for fools.
Я вот слыхала, что это все из-за его отца.
I've heard it's all because of his father.
Он недавно кому-то крутому дорогу перешел, и теперь они всей своей семейкой в нашем захолустье скрываются.
He crossed the road of some big shot, and now their family is hiding in our remote little village.
Неправда! Ты все врешь!
That's not true. You're lying.
А слышали, как ему бабурин всыпал?
And did you hear how Baburin beat him up?
А этот лишь ручки опустил, да глазенки потупил.
And all he could do was look pathetic and take it.
Прекрати! Ты знаешь, он не один был!
Stop it! You know he wasn't alone.
И будто этого мало.
And if that wasn't enough?
Ходят слухи, что этот чудик повсюду таскает с собой заячью маску.
There are rumors that this weirdo carries a bunny mask wherever he goes. No! He's not a bottom! He's a child being bullied! And he...
Ой, девочки, ну кто же в своем уме будет такое делать?
Yeah, y'all don't even have eyes. You have no rights to laugh at me. See, that's what I'm saying. You're not even important enough to have eyes. All right? Listen, all right? Who in their right mind would do something like that? Huh, girls?
Ясно, понятно. Со странностями наш Антошка.
I see. Our Antushka must truly be special. We're still carrying a bunny mask? Yeah, but... bunnies are cute.
Может, слабоумный? А может...
Maybe he's an autist, but what if
И маньяк?
he's a serial killer?
Если в его портфеле хорошо покопаться...
I'm sure you'll be able to find an axe in his backpack if you look hard enough. Or something even worse. Are we? He threw the mask in the woods. Yeah, I think so. But I have the feeling it has manifestation abilities. Imagine being so important the artist didn't give you eyes. Yeah, everybody stop laughing. You're not important.
Да-да-да.
Yes.
Замолчи! Заткнись!
Shut up.
Ха! Вон как раскричался-то, будто ужаленный.
Look at him scream as if something bit him.
А зрачки-то, зрачки какие широкие.
His pupils, look how wide they are.
Опять чего доброго с катушек слетит и руки распускать начнет.
I hope he won't go insane and resort to violence again. Wait, but we didn't resort to violence though.
Не зря же его мать с таблетками пичкает.
I mean, there must be a reason his mom always feeds him those pills, right? Dude. What happens if you continue with the fight back path? I don't know. Oh, 1 second. Hello? Welcome in, raiders! First and foremost, if you need to raid and run, please feel free. Do whatever it is you need to do. Take care of yourself. I am playing a Russian horror visual novel. It's called Tiny Bunny, if you'd like to stay and listen in. We're kind of in the middle of chapter 2. We have ads starting in 3 minutes, but I'll snooze them. But if you'd like to stick around, if you'd like to stay for a second, how are you? How was your stream? I hope it was good. Welcome in. Welcome. I hope you had a lovely stream. I don't want to keep you if you need to go, but if you do feel like sticking around for a second, how are you? How was your stream? I hope it was good. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you seeing my silly little stream and popping in. I really, really do. I'm going to keep on reading, but if you feel like letting me know, or you just feel like heading out, feel free to do whatever. Anyway, continuing with Tiny Bunny. Here we go. All right. I just stood there in confusion, trying in vain to understand how she found out about my medicine, and what scared me even more was the possibility that her nonsense had some truth mixed in.
Да-да.
Yes, that's right.
Он такой же ненормальный, как и его сестрица.
He's as insane as his little sister. Oh, give me a second. Okay, no, we're good.
Представляете, к этой сумасшедшей дурочке каждую ночь прилетает сова ростом с человека.
Can you imagine that? She says a human-sized owl visits her every night.
Да-да.
Yes.
Только что-то ее никто из здоровых людей не видел.
But not a single healthy person has seen it.
А этот наивный простак ей верит.
And this simpleton believes her. How the fuck does she know so much? Oh, wait, is this a dream? I think this is a dream.
Ну вы представляете?
Can you imagine that? I kind of forgot already that he went to sleep. And then I caught a single kind look from the smirking crowd.
Как же так, Антон?
How could it be, Anton?
Неужели действительно тебе не здоровится?
Are you really? Are you unwell?
Полина, послушай меня.
Polina, please listen to me.
Как же?
Yeah, right.
Не слушай этого болтуна, Полиночка.
Don't listen to this liar, Polina.
Это ничтожество даже постоять за себя не может.
This loser can't even stand up for
А
himself.
при случае и за тебя не заступится.
And he won't be able to defend you if it comes down to it.
Бросит, думая, как бы только самому по шее не схлопотать.
He'll run away to protect his own skin.
Слабак.
Weakling. Polina slouched as if somebody kicked her in the stomach, and then burst out in tears and fell to the dirty floor, wailing and screaming. No!
Антон! Почему?
Why, Anton, why? Imagine you grab her ponytail, swing her around, throw her, and he goes, "So long, gay Bowser." Dude, I hate this fucking bitch. My gosh. Ultraviolet light. I know those are lyrics, but I can't place the tune off the top of my head. I'm so sorry. If I could place it, then I would hum along. I would hum along your chat message. I apologize. Rude kids, very rude. Also, Nano, I hope you got dumplings. Cranberry zombie. Thank you. I'll listen to it later. I couldn't understand her reaction, but I still rushed to Polina's side before getting shoved violently by Katya.
Убери от нее свои лапы, чудовище!
Get your paws off of her, you monster! Rage was building up under the veil of my fear. It rose slowly from the cloudy mist. I felt my upper lip creep up, showing my teeth.
То, что твой отец бьет мать, еще не дает тебе права поднимать руку на девушку!
The fact your father beats your mother doesn't give you the right to do the same to girls. My fists became hammers. I couldn't unclench them. Nobody can speak about my family like that. I came to my senses when I already lunged at the angry Katya.
Слетел-таки! Слетел!
He went nuts! Nuts!
Спасите! Помогите! Петров с катушек слетел!
Help! Help! Petrov went completely insane! At the same moment, the crowd around her became louder. It started whistling and roaring and growling. I'm gonna turn it down for you guys. It's really loud for me. The subtle silhouettes of my schoolmates became larger, wider. They shot upwards towards the ceiling, turned into a giant black forest chock full of toothy faces. I shrank to a tiny ball of fur and started shaking in fear. Before the might of ulcer-ridden trunks that belonged to either trees or humans, it was impossible to tell.
Вот ты и показал свое животное нутро.
So, you've finally shown your animal nature.
Трус!
Coward! Katya's face was twisted with jubilation and ecstasy. Anton? Why? No! Why did you do this to me? Polina screamed while choking on her tears.
Он!
He's just
Животное!
an animal,
Чужак!
an outsider. A scary flapping of wings came from the forest. A pair of giant white ears descended somewhere from above, and I dug myself into them.
Антон! Антон! Пожалуйста,
Please,
давай!
wake up! I jumped up, almost falling out of bed. Apparently, I was thrashing around for hours on the sweat-soaked sheets. Olya's scream pulled me out, set me free from the tentacles of fear.
Антон!
Anton?
Пожалуйста!
Please! Wake up! Wake up! It took my eyes a while to focus on the silhouette near the window. Olya's voice was distant. My head was still ringing after the fight. Sounds got distorted, as if my ears were stuffed with cotton. My sister, as distressed as ever, just kept on repeating the same phrase.
Сова! Сова!
The owl! The owl!
Пожалуйста!
Please!
Я боюсь!
I'm scared! Kings, slow down. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. Also, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Her tears poured on my heart like boiling water, but I was almost thankful for the owl's appearance. Also, we are about to have ads. Hi, Nano. We are about to have ads in just a couple seconds here. So here is the YouTube stream once again. Not reading YouTube chat. I should copy this so I have it ready to paste. Here it is. All right, I'll keep going. Otherwise, this scared Olya wouldn't have woken me up.
Оля, я сейчас.
Wait a second. Olya,
Хочешь, я тебе Мурзилку почитаю?
want me to read Murzilka for you?
Подожди.
Give me... Hold on, let's see. Murzilka, a Soviet and Russian monthly illustrated magazine for kids. It's been published since the 1924. The magazine uses an unidentified yellow creature wearing a scarf and yellow beret as its mascot. I see, okay, all right. Ah! They mentioned compote? They did, yeah. I placed my bare heels on the cold floor, felt around for my glasses, remembered Semyon and his underhanded act and sighed. Anton!
Пожалуйста!
Please!
Пожалуйста!
Please!
Посмотри!
Look! She couldn't tear her eyes off the window as if it was a staring contest. I found the light switch with my hand, and the lamp poured bright light all over me. I got up. My vision fooled me, moving the window closer only to push it farther the next moment. My sister was just a blurry spot. I took a hesitant step forward.
Оль,
Olya,
что там?
what's there?
Что-то случилось?
What happened?
Ты хочешь, чтобы я открыл шторы?
Do you want me to open the curtains?
Нет, не надо!
No, please don't.
Там же сова!
The owl is there. The voice was coming from behind. I turned around and froze from terror. A teary-eyed Olya stood in the doorway.
С кем?
Who?
С кем ты разговаривал, братик?
Who were you talking to right now? She stared at me with eyes that were red from crying, with her hands wrapped around her shoulders. Her voice was nervous, as if she was afraid to hear my
Я
answer.
разговаривал с тобой. С тем, кто притворился тобой.
I was talking to you. To someone who pretended to be you. The ledge outside my windows creaked ominously, as if something huge was sitting on top of it. And that thing that pretended to be Olya started spreading, changing shape, grow to scarier heights underneath the light of a carnivorous moon. Anton! Please. Come closer. Come here. The voice didn't belong to my sister anymore. That thing that was hiding behind my curtain got tired of pretending, making me look like a fool. I pinched myself as hard as I could, hoping that the silhouette near the window was just a continuation of my nightmare, a hallucination brought upon by the cursed house. And those don't bite, do they? The silhouette was towering before me, under the veil of mist. I heard Olya's shrill scream when somebody had knocked on the window. Knock, knock.
Она пришла за нами!
It came to get us! Another knock. I stepped back into the middle of the room, as if there existed nooks where I could hide forever from this horror. Knock, knock. The sound was sharp, metallic. The lamp started shimmering, then it suddenly lit the whole room and went out like a candle in the strong wind. The filament inside of it snapped with a ringing sound. And that darkness was waiting for that exact moment, poured from all the angles and enveloped me. There was only this window left in the whole universe. Moonlight poured through it, painting everything the color of bones that were exhumed from a crypt. Olya started squealing and pushed herself into my back, seeking protection. And then an eye, burning with a carnivorous fire, stared at us from the window. Oh! No, it wasn't trying to break the window. It was toying with us. It just kept knocking, driving us mad. As if a giant clock was measuring the time out for us, its pendulum swinging above the abyss.
Уходи! Убирайся! Пошла прочь!
Get away! Get out! Shoo! She was screaming in desperation, her hands clutching my arm like a pair of pincers. Anton! Anton! Come closer. I could barely make out a pair of wings that spread above the black spot.
Скажи ей, Антон!
Tell her, Anton!
Скажи, что я больше не буду себя плохо вести!
Tell it that I won't be a bad girl anymore.
Никогда!
Never ever!
Только пусть она уйдет!
I just wanted to leave.
Пожалуйста!
Please! The moonlight suddenly disappeared and the room descended into darkness. We couldn't see the burning eye anymore. I swallowed the stingy lump that was stuck in my throat. I stepped towards the curtains, entranced by the call of this disfigured guest.
Не буду, не буду, не буду, не буду!
Olya was standing behind me, mumbling, I'll be good, I'll be good, I'll be good. The bleak window was creeping closer, curtains rustled. I reached out to move them aside so I could look my fear in the eye. At that moment, I heard noise coming from our parents' bedroom. Without thinking, I pulled the curtain to the side in one swing. Nothing. Though there was something shining on the ledge among the scattered feathers. My glasses. The ones that Semyon took from me. How did they get here? Was that a gift from the gurgling night? Did that owl really bring them here? I looked at the front yard, at the foreboding clearing, at the toothy forest. Not a soul, not a trace of our late-night guest. Only the old lamppost, dreaming like a lone watchman among the snowy desert. The dry window frame creaked. I tore away the insulating tapes and the stripes of glued newspapers. Opened the window with big trouble. Frost pinned me with its little needles. The paintings on my walls moved from the draft. I touched my glasses, sure they would melt in my hands. But they were real. My brain was scrambling for an explanation. Semyon and his gang just pulled a prank on me. That was it. That's it. A smooth white blanket was glittering under the street lamp just outside our yard. If anybody was to get close to the house, to climb the pipe to the ledge of my window, they would surely leave footprints. But there were none. I cautiously took my glasses. My wrist was still intact. Nobody pulled me into the darkness full of restless writhing.
Вы почему не спите?
Why aren't you in bed? I swayed from surprise and almost fell out the window.
Совсем сдурели?
Are you out of your mind?
Жарко, что ли?
Did it feel hot in here?
Не болели давно?
Do you want to catch a cold?
Там сова была! Тоша ее прогнал!
The owl was here. Tosha tasted away.
А ну-ка марш спать к себе в комнату!
Go to your room immediately and get in your bed.
А с тобой?
And you. Mom paused, directing her seething eyes at me. She was thinking of a punishment equivalent to my crime. In the end, she just waved her hand, took Olya by the shoulder, and left, throwing gloomy words in my way.
Завтра поговорим.
We'll talk tomorrow. Oh, 1 second. Okay, good. We're still good. I managed to get the frame back in place with a couple hits, pressed the latches with all the strength of my fingers could muster. The cold left the room, but the fear was still present. I placed my glasses on my nose and started studying my reflection in the window. It didn't look like a face, more like a death mask. Just like the one worn by the boy from the notice board. That night, I was on the edge of joining him there. A black and white face was staring through at me through the clearing of student heads. What the fuck did we do? Why are you mad at us? Dude, I don't know. Mom's kind of a jerk. What the fuck? Also, even the owl was bullying Anton. In the end, it didn't really seem like bullying because he did bring the glasses back. More like playing with, I guess, at the end of the day, which could be bullying. Guy wanted superpowers, but now he's bullied by every predator animal. Such is life of being a rabbit. And it wasn't Vulva. His face was right beside it. I recognized the fat cheeks, the damaged skin. Semyon. Baburin's photo was printed out and placed under the glass, like an exhibition piece. Uh-oh. Oh, shit! Fuck! I don't think... Fuck that guy anyways? Yeah, but I didn't expect him to fucking eat it so fucking fast! I was kind of interested in knowing what happened to him because his grandma said like something snapped in him, and I was kind of curious like what it was. I mean, how did you think you got your glasses back? That's true. No, that's true. That is very, very true. That's yep, no, that would do it. That would do it. That would do it. Game of the year. Game of the year. Okay, and I think that is going to do it for episode 2. I think I do want to go ahead and call it here. I'm going to be streaming again on Friday. I don't know if I'm going to yap it all on Friday. Like we might just jump straight into, actually, no. We'll continue chapter 3 next week, I think. Game of the year, killing a child. Amen. Amen. Killing a child. Okay, we'll continue with chapter 3, episode 3 next week. I don't know what I'm going to stream on Friday, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll draw. I'm not totally sure. But let's go ahead and save here, and we will pick up next week if I feel like it. Hopefully. I'm pretty sure I will. Okay, all right. I am a little bit tuckered, and I'm very hungry. I have not eaten Time for an interview with Baboon and Goons. I know. Oh my gosh. I am super excited to see what happens next. But I will see you all next week for more Tiny Bunny. Oh, well, actually, I'll see you on Friday. I'm going to stream on Friday. Bye-bye. It was nice meeting you all. It was nice meeting you too. Thank you so much for coming in. Let me find somebody to raid very, very quickly. Let's see here. Oh, let me see. Okay, hold on. Nino is streaming, and I do really like her streams. It looks like... should we... Let's raid Nino. Is she getting started? Actually, I don't think she's getting started yet. I think it's okay. It's probably okay. It's nice to come in today and to stay through the stream. Thanks, Bun. Thank you so much for coming in. It's lovely seeing familiar faces. I love seeing my regulars. Thank you. Thank you so much for popping in. I'm not sure if... should we raid Nino? I'm not sure. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Let's raid Nino. Fuck it. It's okay. Oops, not shout out. /raid at... do I always forget? I don't have to put the ad. All right. All right. Okay. Everybody be good. I will see you all on Friday. Hopefully, I'll let you know if I decide not to stream on Friday, but we will be continuing Tiny Bunny sometime next week. Thank you guys so much for coming in and hanging out with me. Everybody get your last fishes in. I do have a Discord if you would be interested in getting pings to when I go live. I have socials. If you'd like to follow me anywhere else, I'm on Twitter, YouTube, and Blue Sky. And grab a raid message. If you're subscribed, there's a raid message. If you are not, here is the free raid message. And I think we'll probably cut it short here because I need to go eat a bite. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today, and I will see you all again very, 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 very soon. All right? All right? Hopefully on Friday. All right. Let me get to the ending screen, and I will see you guys again soon. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Bye-bye.